Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. It's that time again. I know, everyone's favorite time when I sit and I make fun of ghost videos on the internet. Most of them are people trying to become TikTok famous, but we all know it's bullshit. I swear. I feel like I'm making people aware of this shit, but I don't think we're really getting anywhere. Right? They're still gonna make them. There's still gonna be people that fall for this shit, and there's just, whatever. It just after a while, after you start seeing it all as fake, it starts to become disheartening. I'm like, oh, I think it's killing me inside. I've got little Boo in the other room, but right, Boo? Boo's doing some of her chores right now. Boo is so adorable. Aren't you adorable, Boo? I don't think they can hear you. Yeah, my little monster. So, without further ado, what the fuck? It's not a stream without some scuff. Just weird shit. I don't know why. It's not a big deal. It's not. It's not a big deal. Not at all. Let me look. What's on our list? On our list of to watch today. We got some UFO stuff that I've been putting off. Not my normal ghost shit. More of King Frostmare's scariest police officer videos. I have a feeling we're going to be seeing a lot of repeats in here. Debunking ghosts caught on camera from Beardo. I love Beardo, so I definitely want to get to that. I'm going to be doing a slightly shorter stream tonight, about 3 hours instead of 4. Not that big a difference. Saturday night is like one of my hangout nights, and oh shit, I just realized I have prior engagements. I'm going to have to make some things set up. I just realized have you ever made a schedule and you agreed to something and then after you were like, oh shit, I forgot I have prior engagements? Have you ever done that? Come on, it slipped my mind. Easily rectified. But as for my schedule, I tried to tweak it today. Going forward, starting February 1st on Saturday nights, I will be doing a Guru game run by Dr. Aesop Webb. Couple other players will be there, so it'll be a little bit different. I'll be playing tabletop. I have not played any World of Darkness tabletop since I was in high school. We're talking over 20 years. I'm going to fail so hard. I know the world. I've played LARPs. Alright, don't get me wrong. I know the world. I know how to play the character. But then when it comes to systems, they're like, roll dice. I'm like, dice? I haven't held dice in forever. We throw paper, rock, scissors, and LARP. I throw chainsaw. And on Friday nights, around 9 p.m. my time, or no, 10 p.m. my time. It's a little bit later. It's a lot later, actually, than I normally do. We'll be playing Star Wars: The Old Republic. Now, I haven't decided if I'll start earlier and, just pick up Star Wars when they get on. It's because I'll be collabing with Father Mac TN and Dr. Aesop Webb. We have some lower level characters. We're averaging about level 9 right now. We all started from scratch. And we're going to play through, but we're only going to play those characters when we're all together. So we're going to see what it's like, totally leveling as a group. And I let's hope it works out. In the meantime, I'm trying to think what other plans I've got. We'll still be doing the other stuff. I had been doing my ghost reactions on Saturday nights, but my Saturday nights will be taken up coming forward. So I'll have to pick another night, maybe Thursday nights or something like that for my ghost videos. And what else do we got? We could and we'll mix up the other days. Tuesday, Wednesday, We'll be mixing up. We'll be doing gaming and reactions depending on what whim comes up my asshole. So, I have a little bit of more news that I can't really talk about yet. Um, I don't know how to describe it. I've been talking with somebody behind the scenes, and if everything's on the up and up and we're all good and we move forward, I'll be making an announcement. Otherwise, if you don't hear shit, then obviously nothing really happened. But so far, it seems a positive. It seems a go. All right, I will say that. So far, everything seems groovy. Thumbs up. Let's go forward. So, just wanted to put that out there because since I'm going through, all my plans for the future, I hear my crazy daughter doing stuff in the other room. Boo is a nut job, and I love it. She's my little mini-me. Right, Boo? Are you my mini-me? Are you my mini-me? Okay. Oh, God. She's been going to... I've told this story many times. She's been going to Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios Florida since she was 3 years old. Okay? She is fearless. She loves horror movies. She loves stuff like that, right? One funny story is we were in line for the Poltergeist house. This was when she was about 5 or 6 years old. Hey, I'm telling the story here. Why are you going to interrupt? Yeah, while we're in the line, I don't know if you've been in the line for the houses at these events, but oh my God, they're freaking hours long. So we're in this massive line. People, it looks like cattle, friggin' shoulder to shoulder in this friggin' thing. And this little girl starts singing, "Baby Shark, doo 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 doo," and everyone in line started joining in. This giant horde of people in line for the Poltergeist house at Halloween Horror Nights are all singing Baby Shark. And it was fucking priceless. I wish I had video. It was amazing. Oh yeah, they were. I could see them. They were dying. She went. She was itty bitty. She was in the Halloween house with Michael Myers, and Michael Myers jumped out to scare us. He didn't see her because she was so short. So when he jumped out with the knife over his head, she jumped back at him and went "Rawr!" And he just stopped and looked down at her, and then up at me, and then down at her, and kind of nodded his head like impressive. Oh, Boo is amazing. You have no idea. We were in line for another house, and this lady walked up to her and said, "Aren't you scared?" And she's like, "Why? They're just people in costumes." She's so nonchalant, just straight face, just, "Why?" And one of the cutest things she did, we were in the house, the American Horror Story house. And, yes. And, there was a man in front of us. It was a couple. And he was crying. He was so scared. This little girl, she was about 4 for this one. She took his hand and said, "Don't worry, I'll protect you," and started leading him through the house holding his hand. It was fucking amazing. This tiny little girl holding this full-grown crying man's hand and walking him through the haunted house. Boo is amazing. You have no idea. She's great. She's great. I love hanging out with my Boo. We have not taken Little Red to Halloween Horror Nights yet. Boo, I'm not talking to you right now. I'm telling stories. Do your chores so you can get done for the night. Oh, God. I just noticed something. Something is amiss! There we go. It is erected. I mean corrected. Boom, boom. So, yeah. Little Red is afraid of her own shadow. She gets very scared very easily. But she's getting tired of being called a chicken baby by her sister. So she is trying to braven up. So she's putting on displays saying like Five Nights at Freddy's is her favorite thing because she likes scary stuff. She wants Five Nights at Freddy's stuff all the time. For Christmas, she asked for Five Nights at Freddy's stuff. She's got Five Nights at Freddy's backpack. She's trying to say I'm not scared because I like Five Nights at Freddy's. See, look. But then I let her play the game, and she kept covering her eyes and asking me to press the buttons for her. Okay, Lil Red is a bit scared. However, she is trying to prove that she's not. She's even asking to watch horror movies so that she can prove she's brave enough to go to Halloween Horror Nights. So I talked with Lady Taker, and we are going to try to take her to the next Halloween Horror Nights. Mommy's gonna come with, and just in case if she is too scared to go in the houses, Mommy will stay with her and go on some rides with her. So that's our plan to give Lil Red a chance to go to Halloween Horror Nights. Whereas I know me and Little Boo will be knocking out those houses left and right.
And we'll go on the mummy.
Is that your like favorite ride? The Mummy? Really?
Yeah, it's dark and fun.
The Mummy?
Yeah, it's fun.
Whatever.
I also like the Harry Potter.
Which one?
The one where we were like,
In the bank? The Gringotts?
Yeah.
Okay. That one's alright. I'll give you that one. That one's alright, Boo. But normally, whenever we've gone, you have begged me to go on the Transformers ride like every time we're there.
Oh yeah, that was good too, but we couldn't go on it last time.
No, we did. But then at the end, it was the night we wanted to go on it twice, and we didn't make it the second time. We got there too late.
Yeah, but the last time we went to Universal, it wasn't Halloween Horror Nights, and we couldn't. It was closed.
Oh yeah, okay. Now I remember what you're talking. That wasn't Halloween Horror Nights, though.
Yeah, that was when they were throwing the necklace.
Mardi Gras. Okay. So yeah, see what I mean? Boo is all about Halloween Horror Nights. Oh god, I wish I could share some pictures, but of course we got to avoid the doxing. Yeah. Sometimes like she loves to get her face painted, and sometimes she does the pretty cute little vampire thing, like girl, I'm so scary. The last time though, she wanted to be a monster. I got her a hat with little horns on it. And then she got her face painted, and she had stitches down her face and like half green, looking like a monster. And she's like roaring at everyone. Arr, arr. Yeah.
When I got the werewolf and Dracula.
What? No, that was something else.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah, I went and won her stuffed animals, and the animal she picked, she wanted Dracula, of course, the original Bela Lugosi one, and the original, werewolf. Wolfman. The good shit, Lon Chaney. She had those stuffed animals, and she was so happy to have those. I'm like, that's my girl.
And when I was playing the fun time to Freddy, my Freddy game, I almost made it through the fifth night. Last night, I lost it.
Okay, stop bragging. Go get your stuff done. Go get your stuff done. I've spent like 15 minutes, almost 15 minutes talking about Boo. What? Is that done? What about here? Well, she needs to get here. Hurry up and get that stuff all done, and then you gotta take care of the animals. I can't. I'm busy. Go. All right. Sorry. So I gotta keep her on task. Boo has. We believe she has ADHD. We had to get paperwork for it, and we got stuff back from the teachers, and we're pretty sure she has ADHD. So we're going through the process. They might medicate her, but sometimes I have to keep her on task. She easily distracted. So yeah, we're not sure what we'll do with that and everything, but for right now, she's still my Boo. Boo, go get your stuff done. Go. Go. You need to focus. All right. I think I've run my mouth long enough. I'm gonna actually no. I'm gonna run my mouth more. Let us get the window open. Let's see if I already have it set up. I thought I did. I do not. Oh, you stop it. Let's see. There it is. Ta-da! Alright. Alright, we are ready to go. I'm going to shrink my boner down. And we'll turn down my background music. Oh, I think I had to go down the wrong tube. I'm choking. Yeah. Yuck. Yeah. I'm not suited. I'm not suited for any kind of like sexual work. I have the worst friggin' gag reflex. I can't even hawk a loogie without triggering it. It wasn't always like that. It is now. Yeah, I have issues with my sinuses, and I have post-nasal drip, and it's just, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Hate it. Hate it. All right. You know, I'm not going to fully turn off my background music. I'm just going to turn it down a bit. I think it adds a certain flair. All right. And let's be honest. You know, I don't think it'll interfere with what's been with what they're running here on the videos. So we'll start. We're gonna start with this one. Insane UAP and UFO compilation new footage. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure.
And this is Slapped Ham. If
Slapped
you want
Ham!
the serious clips of the week, then you're in the right place. This is Slapped Ham. We collate the creepiest clips that are trending around the internet. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more spooky content. Just like this.
Yeah, but God, it's all fake. I haven't seen anything even close to real on here. It's making me
strange
sad.
and chilling encounter in Nahuatl Coyote City, Mexico continues to baffle viewers and stir intrigue years after it was captured on video. Uploaded to YouTube by user UFO Betty, the December
Are you fucking kidding me?
20...
This looks like somebody wearing like aluminum foil. Those lights, they're not lights. They're just the foil, like reflecting light.
18 footage documents what appears to be a mysterious otherworldly entity descending from the sky and approaching a local
Or
family.
a Mylar balloon that's just floating down the street like it has just enough helium to float. That's what it looks like. Are you fucking kidding me? This is garbage. This is garbage. Are you fucking
Dr.
kidding
Jamie Luna Becerra and his daughter experienced...
My wife likes to she likes Mylar balloons, right? And whenever she gets them, you know, she'll keep them until, you know, they're totally deflating and hang them up and stuff like that. And you know, when they're almost out of helium, when they're dying, they're like barely floating above the ground and stuff. I find them annoying as shit. They always somehow get in your fucking way. That's what it looks like. Like somebody had one of those balloons, it's almost dead, and they're like, oh, look how this looks, and they sent it down the fucking street, letting the wind. There's probably wind. I mean, look, it's an alleyway, so it probably creates a breezeway. You put the fucking balloon in there, let the wind carry it, and fucking record it. That's what that fucking looked like to me. Lil Red, get back to what you're supposed to do. Thank you.
experienced the inexplicable event at approximately 1:24 a.m.
And they read into all these people to talk about this shit. And look, now you have a size comparison with the people here.
While outside their home, they
It's
noticed
itty
a
bitty.
glowing
It's a
luminous
fucking
sphere
balloon.
hovering nearby. At first, Dr. Becerra dismissed it as Christmas decorations, but the object's unusual behavior quickly shattered that assumption.
It's not unusual behavior. It's just floating down the fucking street. Are you fucking kidding me?
According to Dr. Becerra, the sphere appeared to emit light and had
Sphere.
strange
That's not a
extensions that
sphere!
resembled limbs or appendages. The entity floated down from the sky,
my
landed,
God.
and began walking towards them.
Oh, yeah.
Movements were erratic
It landed and
unsettling,
started walking.
making
Where's the video
comparisons
of
to the
that?
cloaking abilities seen in the Predator
Where's the
films.
video of that? Oh, cloaking ability like the Predator.
Security
Really?
cameras equipped with infrared light captured the incident, clearly showing the entity's movements and what appeared to be its extremities.
That's such fucking bullshit.
As the entity approached Dr. Becerra and his daughter, they were overcome with fear.
Yeah, I'm sure they
Describing
were. The
figure as
balloon was so
menacing,
scary.
They hurriedly retreated back into their home to seek
Uh-huh.
safety.
Yep. We saw a balloon. Now let's run away.
Dr. Becerra stated that the entity
He looks
seemed
so
capable
scared.
of
She turns and runs.
camouflaging
He's like,
itself,
whatever.
blending seamlessly into its surroundings. Skeptics have suggested reflections, drones, or illusions as possible explanations, but the bizarre nature of the encounter leaves much room for debate.
No, it doesn't.
So was this a genuine encounter with something beyond our
No!
understanding? Or was it an elaborate misunderstanding?
Elaborate
Mystery lingers, and
misunderstanding?
the video continues to spark fascination
Yeah,
and debate
elaborate
across the
misunderstanding.
internet.
Okay. Uh-huh. Look at my balloon. If the doctor and the nurse are acting like that when seeing this, then I say that they're fucking in on it. Who submitted the
Instagram
fucking
account
video?
Alien Bioma has stunned the internet with jaw-dropping footage
Oh,
of an
okay.
unidentified aerial phenomenon interacting with satellites in orbit.
What have we got?
Recorded somewhere in Europe, the clip shows an unidentified object flying near a satellite. It appears to scan or inspect it before zipping off at an incredible speed.
Okay, you're making big assumptions. Appears to scan or inspect it. Why? Because the little dot is closer to the slightly bigger dot? That means that it was scanning or inspecting it because the little dot came closer to the slightly bigger dot. That's what that means. Okay, we're making huge leaps in logic here.
One commenter highlighted the mind-boggling scale of the event. Can you imagine a satellite travels approximately 29,000 kilometers per hour, and this UAP goes around it and takes off faster? To put it in perspective, matching or exceeding the speed of an orbiting satellite is a feat far beyond any known human-made technology. Could
Oh
this
yeah,
be part
because
of the
satellites
growing
are so
evidence leading
fast.
to the disclosure of otherworldly technology, or are we witnessing the cutting edge of covert human innovation? For now, the truth remains as elusive as the UAP itself.
Okay, but now we're gonna ignore whatever the fuck this was. Alright, we're just gonna focus on this one, and this one that's going at about the same speed we're just gonna ignore, right? What the fuck now? Why? 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 Okay. Let's see. Alright. So, yeah, this video already calls into question why we're focusing on one thing and not the other. See, there's this other thing over here doing basically the same fucking thing, but it doesn't fit what we want, the story we want to tell, so we're going to ignore it.
Ex-user Ranger H338 has shared jaw-dropping footage of a metallic orb UFO captured over the Ohoopee River in Georgia, USA
Ohoopee?
on
I
July
like that name,
3,
Ohoopee.
2023.
Okay.
The video, recorded on a 4K Starlight camera, shows an object performing aerial maneuvers that defy conventional flying technology.
Okay, whatever camera he's got, why was he recording? How did he have it out at the right time? Because it seems like the camera was already ready to record it, A. B, it's stationary. Alright. So where the fuck is this camera? It's low to the ground. Alright, so it's not like a security camera. Alright. There's a lot of questions. You can get a lot of questions, you know, right off the bat that'll poke holes just from asking, why was the camera on? Where was it? What the fuck? Alright? If somebody was like, oh, I whipped out my camera to record this thing because it popped up, well, why isn't he moving it to keep the thing in the fucking shot?
The footage is sparking debates about the origin and purpose of these.
See, the way I see it, this is something that you would like set your camera down, say your phone camera, you set it down, you record it to the sky, and say it is a drone. Let's say if it's a drone, hypothetically. You take the you take the remote control and you're sitting there controlling it and flying the thing in and out of the focus of your camera, and then you play it off as like, oh look, I caught an alien. Shit, forgot bones, sorry. Okay.
Mysterious probes. Ranger claims that this is just one of 3 smaller UFOs observed.
And then he's got
evening,
another
part of a phenomenon
shot
that's
from
been
a
going
different
on
angle
for over a decade. According to the poster, the orbs seem to fly in deliberate patterns as if observing their surroundings.
I don't know. I'm getting real fucking drone vibes from this. Is that for sure? No, there's no way I could tell for sure. But that's what I'm feeling from this.
The user states the event unfolded while they were jump-starting their Hummer H2. They came down.
They just
Ranger said.
they couldn't say I was jump starting my car. No, they have to point out it was my H2 Hummer. I gotta show it off. I have to make sure everybody knows I have an H2. Didn't you see this once before? It looks familiar. A lot of them look familiar. They're almost all the fucking same.
I'm with Angel outside watching her.
Well, why aren't you doing what I told you?
She's Lily told me to take her out.
Fine. And it's Boo.
Describing the encounter as just one in a series of strange interactions dating back
This
to
is CGI, if I ever
The
seen it.
user also claims to have captured even more
That's fucking
astonishing
CGI.
footage, including evidence of molecular manipulation
Yeah,
and
Red.
shape-shifting craft.
Yeah,
This
Red!
is Ranger H338's first brush with the unknown. The user revealed that a close encounter with extraterrestrial beings.
Look, if you're going to be showing clips like that, I get that this is not supposed to be from his supposed clips. We all know that this is bullshit, alright? But you shouldn't mix it in there. Just get it the fuck out. Stick with the facts. You're just muddying the fucking waters. Alright? There's people that go, oh, is this part of his clips too? Because you go from one clip to another to this. And I'm like, wait, but this isn't part of his fucking clips, and you're fucking with whatever evidence this guy brought forward. Not that I think it's fucking credible, but this is just more bullshit added to it.
And their craft on November 8, 2012 marked the start of recurring visits. These incidents reportedly include interactions.
Yeah, while
with a
you're
giant
telling the story, you're
mothership
showing
and
this
hundreds
fucking
of smaller
AI
craft.
bullshit.
The UFOs, according to the poster, are not hostile.
Yeah.
Instead, they seem to be watching over us and perhaps
Yeah,
even
sure.
guiding humanity. They are not here to harm us, the post insists. They want to show us something.
Yeah.
Ranger is now appealing to scientists and government officials to investigate the phenomenon further.
I'm sure he
The
is.
user claims to possess hundreds of videos showcasing extraordinary UFO behavior.
How many of them
including
are on
footage of
TikTok or
shape-shifting
YouTube?
Craft and unexplained aerial phenomena. The footage, coupled with medical records documenting physical effects from a past close encounter, paints a picture of an ongoing
is such
long-term event.
Not hostile while shoving a probe up your ass.
To
Probably loved
skeptics,
it.
Ranger
I bet
offers
he
a bold
did.
Challenge. Set up your
Oh,
cameras
God,
and equipment
deeper.
on my land and
Deeper,
see the
alien,
UFOs for
deeper.
yourself. The video has ignited
I love it.
discussions
Check
online
my
and is
oil.
divided over its implications. Some are convinced this is irrefutable evidence of extraterrestrial
Irrefutable.
technology.
Irrefutable.
Others question the authenticity of the footage.
Yeah.
However, the maneuvers displayed in the video, sharp turns, abrupt stops, and
No, they're
incredible
not.
speeds, are difficult to explain through any
No, they're
known
not.
human-made technology.
Oh
One commenter
my
summed up
God.
The sentiment. This is either
None
the
of
most
that was
elaborate
super
hoax
speeds.
ever,
None
or
of
the
that.
biggest
None of those were
revelation
sharp
of our
fucking
time.
turns. None of that
As UFO
was.
sightings continue to make headlines.
I
and
watched
congressional
it.
Hearings shed light
I
on
can
UAP
see it. Are you-
phenomena. Videos like this add to the mounting intrigue. Is this part of a larger narrative of slow disclosure, or simply the latest in a series of extraordinary, unexplained encounters?
No.
A mysterious UAP dubbed the Jellyfish is captivating the
Jellyfish?
public after investigative journalists Jeremy Corbell and
This
George
looks like something
Knapp
from fucking
released
Star
full
Wars.
footage of a 2017 military encounter in Iraq.
Okay. Already several questions. Alright. A, we already know that there's a huge fucking issue when you have to use your fucking cell phone or whatever to record from a TV screen. Why don't you have the original footage? Secondhand footage just muddies the fucking water. Alright? If you're trying to say that this is fucking military evidence and I had to fucking steal it, then guess what? We're gonna have to talk about things like espionage and shit. This shit wouldn't be on the fucking internet. It would have been yanked the fuck down. Okay? So this is coming off as shit that you might see in a fucking, like, made for fucking TV movie.
Have you seen Millie's shoes?
Can you do what I fucking told you? Thank you.
Coupled with strikingly similar civilian sightings, the revelations have
Yeah,
reignited
sure.
global debates over UAP phenomena.
Uh-huh.
The military encounter, transmedium jellyfish in Iraq, captured in October 2017 at a US joint operations base in Iraq. The jellyfish UAP displayed extraordinary
Yo,
characteristics.
yo, yo! What's up, Red Goku? Okay, wait. It just flew past those two people and they didn't even fucking react. There, whatever, yeah.
Transmedium capabilities.
Bullshit.
The object performed a controlled descent into a body of water, remained submerged for over 17 minutes, then re-emerged at extreme speed, vanishing beyond the scope of military tracking systems.
Uh-huh.
Low observability. Invisible to standard night vision and appearing to jam targeting systems. The UAP defied
But this video got it just
conventional
fine.
detection methods.
Uh-huh.
Unconventional propulsion. The object exhibited lift and movement without any visible aerodynamic mechanisms or propulsion signatures.
Uh-huh.
The thermographic FLIR footage depicts the UAP traversing restricted military airspace, moving
Then
through the
why is this
installation
video
before
still on the
garrisons were
internet?
signed.
This is a massive security leak if this is military footage of this. Isn't that a probe droid from Hoth? Right? That's exactly what I thought!
Unknown, with
That's the first thing I said when I saw this. I was like, this is from Star Wars.
UAP. Adding intrigue, Reddit user ArchbullXR recently shared footage of a similar jellyfish UAP
Yeah,
over
sure.
Golden, British Columbia. Captured early in the morning, the object displayed eerily comparable behaviors.
Comparable? It's barely moving. Where are the at? Have you ever had to hold someone at gunpoint? I had to today because some guy thought he could steal a plane, and I held him at gunpoint for an hour till the police came because he had an What the fuck? What the fuck? No, I have never had to do that. That's fucking nuts. Where's the at? AT-ATs. I know they're called AT. AT! Looks like a balloon. I don't know about a balloon, but it don't look like a fucking alien to me.
Released video sparking online debates over
I think
whether
this
the
is
two
a huge
sightings
reach.
are somehow connected. The recent congressional hearings on UAPs introduced the Immaculate Constellation Report, which describes a class
I work
of
on an
UAPs
airbase. I
as
know, you said that
organic
yesterday,
and
the other day.
jellyfish-like, complete with appendages resembling tentacles. The report suggests these
When I am not
UAPs
acting,
may
yes.
have biological or non-traditional technological origins, heightening the mystery surrounding Corbell's footage and the Golden BC sighting.
Uh-huh.
As sightings of UAPs with jellyfish characteristics increase, theories range.
Yeah,
from
but we're just
advanced
going to ignore the
undisclosed
fact that one of the
technology
clips
to
showed the thing flying right by two
extraterrestrial or
people and they
even
didn't even
biological
react.
origins. The
Right?
military footage combined
And if
with
this is
credible
actual
civilian
military
reports offers a
footage,
rare window
why the
into a
fuck is
phenomenon that
it being
defies
leaked and
easy
still on the internet?
explanation. For now, the
There's
jellyfish
so
UAP
many
remains a
fucking red
compelling
flags.
mystery, leaving scientists, military officials, and the public grappling with its implications. Are these UAPs part of a broader pattern, or are we simply scratching the surface of something far beyond our understanding?
Or are we looking at more faked videos? Some aren't faked. To be honest, let's get it straight. Some aren't faked. Some are just shit people don't understand and they
4 years
assume
ago,
it's
Reddit user
supernatural.
Ayane shared a perplexing video that continues to intrigue and baffle viewers. Captured while returning from Bronte Beach in Australia, the footage shows a strange object floating high in the sky.
Why does it look like a person? Holy shit, dude. Why does it look like a person?
You know, we have Mylar balloons.
Despite a 100x zoom, the object's identity remains unclear, sparking debates about its nature and origin.
Yeah.
The problem is nowadays with AI and CG technology and our technology in general today, stuff like this is just too fucking common and easy to put out.
There's an eerie resemblance to a humanoid figure, as if a person is floating unaided through the air.
Okay, it looks like a stroller.
A stroller?
Has generated
It looks like a
numerous
stroller.
theories, ranging from weather balloons and aerial advertising to something far more extraordinary. Skeptics lean towards mundane explanations.
Where's the rest
such
of the
as a
video,
balloon
though?
caught in the wind.
Did it land? Where did it go? Did it just vanish into the clouds? No, we just get a clip of it.
Why does it look like a person?
Whether balloon, illusion, or something else entirely, it leaves viewers questioning just what's out there.
Yeah, okay, it looks like a person. That's not moving.
Weirdest thing I've ever seen.
It's
I'll
a
show you on my phone, dude.
it's a floating statue.
Yeah.
On April 28, 2020, the skies over Belgrade, Serbia became the stage for a truly mysterious event.
Alright. Do we have something good finally?
Dozens of residents reported witnessing a strange, glowing orange shape hovering in the night sky.
And what is
Multiple videos
it?
captured the object, providing stunningly clear evidence of an unidentified aerial phenomenon that defies easy explanation.
Oh, I've seen this one before.
Extraordinarily close view
It looks
of the
like a fucking
object.
reflector. I started streaming and I might start again soon. Many
The surface of the
Fortnite
craft
tonight.
aligns
Well,
perfectly
enjoy
with
your
descriptions
Fortnite.
from
I'm
the
not into
Immaculate
that shit.
Constellation report, which
Teach
details
their own.
UAPs with a dynamic, roiling surface like the sun.
It is not a dynamic roiling surface. You're just fucking zoomed in all the goddamn way. Oh my god. Oh. Have you ever zoomed in on a fucking light or something like that? Or it's... Oh my god. It's because it's so fucking zoomed in. It's not a roiling surface. It's just the way the camera's picking it up. Please stop.
Kako nisam brže vidio njega? Ja ti kažem donesi kameru, ti spraviš pametno.
The object's radiant, fiery texture and control
It is
hovering
not.
captivated both witnesses
It's a
and
fucking
online
light.
viewers.
It could be a street light for all we know. It's so fucking far away. It's a perfect like diamond shape.
YouTube user Jocko
Okay, it's
captured
too
the
high to be a
same
street light.
orange
I'll be
orb.
fair. It's too high to be a street light.
In their footage, the glowing object remains stationary in the air for several moments.
It might be a
before
star
suddenly
blowing up. I
disappearing
doubt
from
it.
sight.
I doubt it. I mean, it looks like it's definitely when the, and then it just goes out. That doesn't mean it's shit. That doesn't mean it's shit.
The video further corroborates the mysterious nature of the event as residents across the
A
city
light in the
reported
sky
similar
that just sits in
sightings.
one fucking place
Adding
and
to
then
the
goes out.
intrigue, a
It doesn't
third
fly
piece of
off. It
footage
doesn't do
re-uploaded to
anything.
YouTube by Sky Watchers
Oh my god.
shows the same object from
Guess
yet another
what?
angle.
We have the technology to create lights. Okay, whatever the fuck that is.
This clip, however, reveals a new, unsettling
It happens all the
detail.
time. Well, I bet,
The orange
but
orb
that looks
appears
like
to
it's
release
definitely within
small
our
balls of
atmosphere.
light as it hovers.
I doubt that that's an exploding star.
These smaller orbs descend towards the ground before the main object vanishes without a trace.
Hey, that reminds me of a firework, to be honest.
The fiery, sun-like appearance of the
And they're at
craft and
different
its
times of the
ability to
day.
release
The
smaller
lighting, at
objects,
least, is
mirrors
far
reports of
different.
UAPs in other parts of the world. Could this be a new type of UAP?
Look, they're trying to say that this is the same fucking item, or the same object, but the lighting is different. It's different times of the day.
The orange orb over Belgrade remains a complete mystery. Was it an advanced piece of technology, an extraterrestrial visitor, or something entirely unknown?
Or a big load of bullshit. Hey, Lil Red. Damn ads. Go away! No one likes you.
For years, a tantalizing snippet of footage has circulated on social media, showing
Really?
glowing orbs near a military base in Afghanistan.
More
Now,
military
the full
footage.
10-minute version of this encounter has surfaced, and it's raising even more
Surfaced
questions
from
about
where?
the mysterious objects.
Why can't we say where it surfaced from?
The newly released video, shared on Reddit by Entire Thought, offers an extended
Actually,
look
that
at
might
these
be one of Earth's
unidentified
satellites. I
aerial
was working on them
phenomena
today
and their
because
strange
the cameras were
behavior.
broken. But once the panel is hit by the sun, it looks like that. Okay.
The video captures glowing, multicolored orbs hovering outside a military base. At first, their rigid formation and bright, shifting colors are perplexing enough, but the most shocking moment comes at around the 45-second mark. Watch.
That...
A missile is launched at the orbs, hitting them directly. Instead of being destroyed, however, the objects remain completely
Yeah, but they scatter.
unaffected.
They remind me of fucking flares. This looks like testing shit. This doesn't look like alien shit. It looks like fucking phosphorus.
Switches from FLIR, forward-looking infrared, to normal vision, confirming that these glowing objects are not conventional drones or flares, but luminous, hovering spheres.
Bullshit! How are they not flares? They could have them on fucking floating
The footage
targets.
has reignited the debate about the nature of UAPs.
It's just
Some viewers
uneducated
suggest
simpletons.
this could just
I
be a
know,
standard
I
military
know.
exercise involving advanced training
Look, it's
targets,
even
arguing
it's
that
even
the orbs
flickering
might
like
be
a fucking
high-tech
flare.
decoy designed to test missile systems.
Right.
However,
That's what I
skeptics of
think.
this theory point out that the orb's apparent invulnerability and their rigid, synchronized
Not if they're
movements
being
seem
hung
far
from
more
something.
advanced than typical military technology.
Like balloons or something, hovering fucking,
Others believe the video could be evidence of
and they're in a perfect
extraterrestrial
line. They're
craft
probably
or
hung from a
advanced
string or
unknown
something and used
technology.
as fucking,
The original snippet
targeting.
of this footage has long been discussed in online forums, often dismissed as a training exercise due to its short length.
yeah.
However, this full 10-minute version provides a new context that challenges this assumption.
How? What?
With the extended footage, viewers can see the orb's consistent, unusual behavior over a prolonged period,
And
their
they still
ability
don't
to
fucking
defy
move.
Conventional explanations.
Of course. It's fucking
The
targeting
glowing
training.
orbs over Afghanistan remain a compelling mystery with no definitive explanation in sight. As
Yeah.
debates continue online, the footage stands as yet another example of the unexplained
It
phenomena.
even
that
behaves like
challenge our
fucking like
understanding of the
phosphorus.
skies.
The flare would keep going afterwards. It's not a solid object. Well, not necessarily. It can hit and keep burning.
In February 1995, the American TV show Hard Copy shocked viewers by
Hard
airing
Copy?
a
I
videotape
remember that.
showing a mysterious unidentified object flying over a North American military test range. This footage, allegedly smuggled out by contractors working at the Nellis Air Force Base bombing and gunnery range in Nevada, has since become one of the most intriguing pieces of UAP evidence. Further segments were later shown on the Sightings TV show, sparking widespread speculation.
Okay, but there's not much to go off of.
The video,
it's a black
recorded
dot.
using a high-tech surveillance camera, captures a strange object unlike anything seen before. The footage shows the object performing movements that defy conventional aircraft behavior, even appearing to observe the tracking station before turning and flying away.
Okay, this was mid-90s, 95, when this came out. There's just not a lot to go
The Nellis
with.
footage has confounded
Tell me their
aviation
names. They're
experts
under
and
arrest
UFO
for taking
researchers alike.
illegal
The
info
object
from a
exhibits
military base. Oh wait,
characteristics
this
that
is
defy
fake.
conventional understanding of propulsion and aerodynamics. It lacks visible wings or propulsion systems, displays erratic radar signatures, and performs maneuvers that suggest advanced technology. The Nellis Range, a 4,700 square mile area northwest of Las Vegas, is home to some of the most secretive military projects in the US. The area includes the Nevada Test Site, the Tonopah Test Range, and the infamous Area 51. It's been used for testing cutting-edge aircraft like the U-2 and SR-71, and for nuclear weapons experiments. Given this backdrop, some speculate that this object
Holy shit, how do you have access to these to this cameras? Yeah.
However, anonymous sources cited
it's probably a big
claim
nothing.
that the camera operators are not exposed to such tests, with their equipment typically turned off during classified operations. This raises questions about whether the object was a product of US military technology or something else entirely.
This guy is under arrest.
The
Why
Nellis
does he
footage
film
has been
all
analysed
of the bases?
extensively by experts and skeptics, but no definitive explanation.
This
has
came
ever
out,
emerged.
it was on TV, it was on sightings and hard copy.
Regardless of its origin, the footage remains one of the most compelling pieces of UAP evidence. It captures the mysterious craft operating
but the
within a
military
highly
probably didn't
secured
give a shit because
military
it's a
test
big
range,
fucking nothing bird.
evading identification and displaying capabilities beyond current understanding. Nearly 3 decades later, the Nellis UAP footage continues to intrigue and baffle. Whether a product of human ingenuity or an encounter with the extraordinary, the Nellis footage stands as a cornerstone in the ongoing exploration of unidentified
Who knows what the fuck
phenomena.
it is? Maybe they were testing something, but it wasn't anything special, or maybe it was a big nothing burger. They're like, whatever, you want to run this fucking video out there? They don't give a
Leaked
shit.
footage from a
Hi,
Department of
Purry!
Defense
Thank you
or
for the
VoD
moan!
installation has surfaced showing a bell-shaped UAP performing
That is a
extraordinary
military
maneuvers.
drone. Okay.
You can see it fly over the horizon.
No.
Captured in August of 2022, the craft's sudden acceleration, ability to vanish and reappear, and apparent awareness of being observed have sparked intrigue and speculation.
What do you mean awareness of being
This
observed?
is where I notice it.
Okay, so there's a light in the sky.
That's the object that I zoomed in on.
Okay.
I zoom back out because I really can't believe what I'm seeing.
During the footage, the object fades from view multiple times,
Okay.
I zoom back in.
reappearing in new positions.
It disappears there. It just fades out. And so I zoom back out to make sure that's just not a camera issue. And then it reappears. So I zoom back in immediately. It disappears again. And unfortunately on this phone camera, you can't see it, but it fades off gently to the right. It's very pixelated on this camera.
Narration from
Of
the
course.
camera operator suggests the craft was aware of being filmed, as it altered its trajectory in response.
But it was sitting there for around 4 minutes. And as soon as I started observing it,
It's
disappeared.
the lights and all
I
the drones
monitored this
detect
camera for the rest of the night,
when a phone is
and
on
never
it
came back.
with the
So,
motherfucking motherboard.
hopefully we can figure this out.
Given
Hey,
its
you know,
location
lights can
and
turn
a
on and off. That
installation,
doesn't
the
mean
footage
it
underscores
vanishes.
The importance of transparency
It's like,
in
quick,
UAP
turn the lights off.
investigations.
We're not home.
Are we witnessing undisclosed technology, or is this a glimpse into the extraordinary? The mystery deepens as calls for answers grow louder.
Oh, yeah. Call for it. I don't have any calls for answers. They're not that loud over here.
Before we get to our last segment in just a few seconds, remember to interact with our channel. Hit
I don't
that
wanna.
thumbs up button, leave us a few comments down below there, hit
No.
subscribe. The
No.
more you interact with our content, I promise, the more you'll see us in your feed.
I don't wanna.
Our last clip of the day shows yet another UAP in the
An
form of a
orb.
glowing orb.
I still need this floor done.
The object, initially seen hovering
And Whiskey needs her
motionlessly in the
food and
sky,
treats.
suddenly accelerates at an incredible speed before abruptly changing directions.
Let's see.
Adding to the mystery, the orb's
The lights and
luminosity
all the
shifts
drones.
multiple
Yeah,
times
I
throughout
read
the
that.
footage,
Okay.
pulsating
Hi,
between
Purry.
dim and bright intensities.
Purry, always so cute.
Sorry.
What are you doing? That's mine.
While the video's exact date and
That's mine.
location remain unknown,
can't have
the
that.
object's behavior has sparked significant
What's up, boo?
speculation. UFO
When you're done with all
disclosure
your
has
chores,
become
yeah.
a hotly debated topic as governments and military
and
organizations
tell Lil Red
worldwide
to come in here.
acknowledge
She can have the mac and
unidentified
cheese.
aerial phenomena reports.
One
Congressional
eternity
hearings,
later.
whistleblower testimony, and declassified
Is that like your day at
documents
work,
suggest that
Lady Taker?
advanced,
An
unidentified
eternity later?
technologies could be operating
never
in US
ends!
airspace.
I keep watching the
Advocates
clock, but it
argued for
doesn't move.
transparency, emphasizing the potential implications for national security and scientific advancement. While skeptics
Talking
demand
about
concrete
Lady
evidence,
Taker getting
growing
out of work
public
is more
interest
interesting
continues
than
to
this
push for
alien
clarity
shit.
on what
Yes.
might be
See?
humanity's most profound mystery. Are we alone in the universe?
What? What do you mean? We just got some. What did you do? Where'd they go? We just got
Let's
them.
keep this UAP and
I'm not
UFO
even laughing.
party
I'm
going.
upset.
Over on our second channel, we took a deep dive on the
There's probably
Rendlesham
another one you
Forest
need to find.
incident. Here's a little snippet.
Rendlesham Forest incident.
What's the Rendlesham
unraveling
Forest?
mystery that haunts the woods.
I'm curious.
Captivating exploration into
More
one of the most
aliens.
well-documented UFO
They couldn't fit
encounters in
him. They just
history.
let him hang out the bottom all the way home.
Deep in the heart of the
What?
Suffolk countryside lies a forest steeped
When
in
you're
mystery
done.
and intrigue. It's a place where the boundaries of what we understand
And all the
about
puppies
our
went out,
world
right?
seem to blur.
That bag didn't go to the
leading us
dumpster.
question the nature of reality itself.
Hey, Dr. Aesop!
This is Rendlesham Forest, the site of one of the most well-documented UFO encounters in history. The incident, which took place over several days in December 1980, continues to baffle and captivate audiences worldwide. It's time to dive deep into the details of this mysterious event and consider the questions that still remain unanswered.
It's known as one of the UK's most notorious UFO encounters. If you want to hear the full story, we'll put some links to the
Nah,
episode
I'm
in the
okay.
description box down below there. It's also pinned in the comments.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Alright, are we done with this bullshit? I'll remove it from my list finally.
Now, if you want to see some more spooky content,
No, I'm
then
good.
hit those links right there. They'll keep you
Okay.
entertained for hours and hours.
King Frostbear. These videos drive me nuts. Alright, he says scariest police videos caught by officers. Alright, but they're not police videos. Most of them are like security guards or something. It's like he's trying to give them more credibility by including police in the title. Scariest videos captured by police.
The next
But they're
video,
not!
A man was kayaking alone on the Santa Fe River in Florida when
Okay.
he spotted a submerged vehicle that appeared to have been underwater for an extended period.
This
He
looks
reported
very
the
familiar.
location of the missing vehicle and decided to record while waiting. What he didn't realize was that he would capture something truly unsettling.
I don't know if anybody can see this or not, but I just reported it. That's a car in the river.
There's a
That is
car
an SUV. Look at
in the
this.
river.
Completely fully submerged. It honestly looks like a Kia Soul. Can you guys see that?
Dad, pay attention. Listen to the edge.
Added after audio. Is that what we're going with here?
As the camera pans past the vehicle, we
The
can
kid's
see
voice
the
said, "Dad,
reflection
pay
that
attention."
No one else is aboard the kayak except for the man recording.
That you
However,
can see.
The voice of a young child can be heard speaking nearby in the middle of the river. The man who uploaded
Okay.
the footage.
You're saying no one else is there, but I see another lump right here. Okay, that's one big problem. Alright, you see the person's shadow, and then you see another lump back here. So if you're saying no shadows, there's already a flaw in that right there. Second, if there is a child, obviously they're not going to have as big a shadow as the adult. Alright, now let's leave that out altogether. Alright, just because there's no shadow, just because let's say, okay, there's no one on the boat with them. Easily added in post. Easily added. All right? That was a clear kid's voice. It wasn't even distorted in any way. It just said, Dad, pay attention, which makes no fucking sense. Right?
Which also states that he didn't hear the voice at the time. Shortly after,
Of course he didn't.
divers from the crime unit arrived at the location and began attaching cables to the submerged vehicle to pull it from the water when something unusual was captured.
What?
Here it comes now. A white Kia Soul.
I'm waiting. What? What? I didn't see
when
anything.
The car emerges from the water. The man recording notices something chilling and zooms in with his camera. What appears to be the figure of a person can be seen.
No, it could be anything in the fucking car.
However, when authorities inspected
that doesn't
the
make
vehicle,
it a person.
They found nothing unusual
Oh
inside.
my
but
God.
Here's where the situation becomes even more peculiar. Investigators later confirmed that the vehicle had been reported stolen in Columbia County.
Okay, that's
suggesting
not
it had been
unusual.
missing for quite some time before being discovered in the river. Moreover,
okay.
a child had passed away during the theft.
What do you mean a child had passed away during... What a fucking crock of shit. I'm willing to bet that that was just made up shit that they added to the fucking video. Because that's already been proven by other fucking people that they make up shit to add to the video all the fucking time. Alright? Just because you see something moving in the car, you realize you see the water draining out of the motherfucker.
That's work.
The shit inside is all over the place. Thank you, Mags. There's stuff inside floating all over the place. That doesn't make it a person. Alright? And it's a stolen vehicle. Why would it be linked to someone's death?
This figure
God.
in the back seat, along with the strange voice that was heard, be connected to the child.
It's all bullshit. It's a stolen car. They dumped it in the river. It happens. It happens a lot. Not just in Florida. Take it, joyride, dump it.
This footage comes from Matthias, a security guard who began.
They're always jumping from I don't know to. So it was. So it has to be exactly. Yep.
Believes the spirit may have followed him from work, with most of the activity now centered in his daughter's room. What follows shows just a portion of his ongoing encounters.
Sure. Let's see. I thought that this was supposed to be a police video. That's what the title was. Bless you. Hurry up, little boo. Or little red. Move it, red. Damn, clickbait. Yeah, well. No, I watch it because of the thing. I'm not worried about it. He's done several of these videos. They're supposed police videos. And I think he just throws police in there to make the video more credible, but it's not. They're usually like security guards or something. Or like secondhand, like this guy's a police officer during the day, but this is at his house, so... Yeah, it just... Big reaches.
The unexplained occurrences seem to carry a warning for Matthias. The presence will persist if he remains in the house. Through his updates, we've witnessed his growing unease as something
I'm sure
appears to be drawing nearer.
How much this is on TikTok, right? And I bet he has regular videos uploaded to TikTok so that he can get more viewers. That has no connection at all, right? Yeah, kids, there's this thing people do called lying. It's where they say something that isn't true. True story. Lie? Me? Never.
The situation intensified when the noises became increasingly frightening, and this time they seemed to...
That's why I always say people who brag about having a big dick are full of shit. Because if you really did have a big dick, why would you be bragging about that? Do you know how many times I've had to go home with blue balls because they're like, that's too big, it's gonna hurt, I'm not doing it. It's not that great. It freaking sticks to the side of your leg and you gotta peel it off like fucking window vinyl. People lie all the time. Some of them more obvious than others. Goyles, hurry up, please.
Billy, can you help?
No. Lil Red, Boo did her job. Do your job.
Una sensación horrible acá adentro.
Unexplainable events appear to warn Matthias that whatever is in the house will keep haunting him if he stays. With each new update,
you said that already.
Shared with us this strange feeling inside his house. Something was getting
You're
closer.
really reiterating this shit, like hammering it home, huh?
Electrical problems started happening, along with something else.
Yeah, electrical problems. Ah, go away, dick! I never wanted to sub to YouTube, but I might just to get rid of these fucking ads. Look at the light. What's wrong with it? It's flickering. Guess what? That shit happens. I mean, the house doesn't look like it's in the greatest condition, dude. No, I'm doing a good fucking stream. Entertainment human. Entertainmenting humans. Hey, there's holes in the fucking wall, and you're like, my light's flickering. It must be supernatural, and not that I have electrical problems in this shithole. Give me a break. You're kidding me, right? I've seen that effect on green screen shit. Yeah, uh-huh. Oh my god. This guy is fucking shameless. Orbs. Orbs. It's an orb. It's the Terminator coming back from the future. Stand back! There's gonna be a naked guy there! You mean bug? No, it's not even that! It's a fucking CGI effect! It's like he tried to put a green screen in there. You didn't see that shit? Oh my god, that's such...
And fear, and even more so with what you're about to see.
This is embarrassing. Lame, right? It's a green screen effect. You can fucking download that shit. It's not even a good one. He didn't even try to blend it. He just threw it in there and tried to say, look, it only appears when I turn the lights off. Oh, fuck off. Watch as I keep giving a tour of my house. And weird shit happens. Show me the shitty orb thing again, right? Shitty special effects. Why is the wall shiny? Did somebody ectoplasm all over your wall? Yeah, uh-huh. Yep. Yep. Sure. There's a toy in the closet. It must be the toy! The toy did it! Slow turn so that any accomplices can get away.
Spirits,
terrifying.
Try to pass themselves off as innocent souls to slowly gain your trust. However, these types of entities are the most disturbing because they confuse you, making you think what you
No,
heard
they're
was
not.
just ambient noises.
You know what's
false
confusing?
perceptions.
This is the
In
human
the
trying
end,
to pass off this
people who
bullshit as real
experience
fucking
this
ghost
either move
activity.
away or end up possessed.
Check out my TikTok. I'll have regular updates with this shit. I'm alone here, but we have to take your word for it, right?
To this day, the guard seems to be dealing with these paranormal events in his
The
home.
guard. See, not a police officer. Guard. Guess what? Security guards, police officers, they're humans too. And guess what? They fucking lie too.
Ambulance en route to an accident site.
Alright, this is from an
Initially, they
ambulance.
noticed
Not a
unusual
security
sounds
guard,
coming
not a
from the
police
rear.
officer.
Upon
Ambulance.
making a concerning observation, they began recording.
Ambulance. Yep. Yep, that can't be faked at all. Mm-hmm. That looks like a fucking dog wrapped in a blanket. It's like panting, see how it's jerking up and down? That's what it looks like. It looks like a fucking dog, like an animal sitting there wrapped in a blanket. You gotta be fucking shitting me with this. My dog does that shit when I throw a blanket on him. Give me a break. And he pulls away as he's about to get out of the blanket. Oh my god.
Footage shows a blanket appearing to move on its own, an occurrence that should have been impossible under normal circumstances.
It's not moving
While
on
we
its
cannot
own, that's
dismiss the
why!
possibility
Oh
that
my
this might have
god!
been staged
Oh
as a
my
prank,
god!
If we rule out
Oh
such
my god!
explanations,
Could you
one
please
might wonder
stop?
if
This is
could be evidence
painful.
of a presence.
This is fucking
Perhaps
painful.
the spirit of a former accident victim.
Oh. Come the fuck on! I would have been ashamed to put that on my channel and try to claim it real. Really? I would have been fucking too embarrassed to put that shit out here and try to say, look, it's a ghost. Are you fucking kidding me?
About strange occurrences at the playground and unidentified creatures in the woods.
Like, they
Officers
must be
began
really
monitoring
scraping the
their
bottom of the
security
barrel
footage with
if this is the
increased
shit that they got
vigilance.
now.
During one evening's surveillance, their cameras documented something really odd.
Is that Dobby? I think that's Dobby. Master has given Dobby a sock. I call codec issues. Probably. It could be a mix of codec issues and them using the codec issues to their advantage to have some idiot run around in a costume. That's what I'm thinking. The codec issues cause bad video. You have an idiot run around out there in a costume. And look how they're running and leaning back. It's just a funny fucking walk. This is an idiot in an outfit. Give me a break.
The footage showed an anomalous figure emerging from the darkness. The entity exhibited notably slow and irregular movements with
It's
disproportionately
Dobby!
elongated limbs.
Master has
and a
given
distinctive
Dobby a
gray
sock!
appearance.
Dobby is a
Recording
free elf!
concluded as the figure gradually
Watch as
withdrew
Dobby walks
into
like
the
this, my
forested
free
area.
walk!
Nobody knows exactly what was caught here.
Hi, Rengoku! I'm free elf! In the sky!
Multiple off-duty police officers in different regions of Mexico
Sure.
documented an unusual aerial phenomenon one evening. Their footage appears to show an unexplained object hovering in the night sky.
Okay, as
leaving
long as
observers
you don't try to
perplexed.
say that this is fucking La Llorona. I swear to God, I'm so tired of everything in fucking Mexico having to be fucking La Llorona. Wait, is that the fucking moon? I don't know. The kid says it looks like a moon. I don't think it's the moon, but it's probably just a fucking light. It's stationary. It's just sitting there. It's solid round. It's just a fucking light.
Growing collection of reported
Somebody's got the
UFO
fucking light.
encounters documented this year.
I mean, it could be. Don't get me wrong. It could be. All right. This is a shit camera too. All right. They're trying to zoom in on this motherfucker. But it could also be just a fucking light. Nothing about this says fucking UFO. Oh wait, no, that looks more like the fucking moon. This shot, that looks like the fucking moon.
Each recording
it could be kind of hazy out. Occam's razor. Yeah, that looks like the fucking moon.
Not an isolated incident or localized phenomenon.
What the fuck? It is the same thing. I might be a satellite. I would know I work at a goddamn military base. I don't know. It could be a fucking cloud, just a thicker cloud. It could be fucking anything. It's bullshit.
What started as a regular first ship
you ever notice?
Into something
you ever notice on those fucking videos? They never have the start of the video or the end of the video. Like, we caught this thing on camera. Well, where did it come from? And why didn't you follow it until it left? Where's the rest of the video? Or did you just give up because it was a big fucking nothing burger?
New security officer. He was assigned to watch over an old retirement home.
That's like the idiots. There is currently, I found out there is currently bounties for genuine ghost evidence. I think there was one for like $1 million and one for like $500,000 or something like that. Some people put bounties out for real ghost evidence and no one's collected it because it's all bullshit. All right?
For years, but still needing around-the-clock security. Other guards had warned him about strange things happening during their night shifts, but he shrugged off their stories.
Again, a security guard. This says police video. This is not police related. James Randi did something similar for a while. Right, yeah, I think that was one of the ones I mentioned. I think he was the one that put a bounty of like $1 million. Never collected. Go figure.
I heard a door.
I heard a door.
This place has been abandoned for years.
It don't look abandoned. Why is the light still... They're still paying the power bill, though. It's abandoned.
Oh. Oh.
In this economy...
The floor's collapsed. In many places.
Right? I never understood, like, places they have the lights on and they're like, it's abandoned. Well, why are the fucking lights on? I wouldn't keep paying the power bill if I abandoned a motherfucker. That's a waste of money. Don't get me wrong, the place looks like shit. It looks like shit. Well, somebody at least tried to block the water? Are those bedpans? Loud bang. Something fell. It must be a ghost! Let's light this abandoned structure, right? It's a fucking shithole.
Began hearing odd noises, followed by a loud crash that made everything feel worse.
This is all just evidence of people. Yep.
He kept his camera rolling.
Yep. Is that fucking mold? Look, with all this fucking free-flowing water, there's a huge risk of black mold. If this is a security guard, his boss is in deep shit. Because they're putting him at fucking risk of fucking serious illness if there's black mold in that building.
What the?
Squatters! Yeah, probably. Most likely.
That scared me.
Move it, Lil Red. Come on. Keep walking. If you're really a security guard, you've done this like 1,000,000 times, right? What is this, your first night on the fucking job? Let's go. So far, I've seen nothing that really makes me say, oh, it must be a fucking ghost. This is just random fucking shit. And him fucking saying what he feels. Which is just, you know, playing fucking mind game shit.
To be fair, the building's full of water.
As he walked down the stairs, something caught on camera went unnoticed. A dark shape lurking in one of the rooms.
Oh, give me a fucking break. Why is there security for an abandoned building? This is probably just an urban explorer. I agree, but they're referring to him as a security guard. They're referring to him as the guard, right? That's why I said there's a bunch of red flags in this fucking building. All those fucking leaks, all that fucking mold growing. There's so many health hazards if you're if you have an employee and you're sending them willingly into a hazard location. Now, I could be mistaken. Maybe they provide him with proper, you know, breathing protection or something. I don't know. But we're not talking about that, apparently. Look how clean it all is. Well, some rooms, yeah, it looks like they just have damage downstairs.
Wait, there is someone here. There's someone here.
What do you mean there's someone here?
Your voice.
Really? I don't hear shit.
I'm hearing so much back.
It could be a fucking squatter, dude. If you are a security guard, isn't it your job to investigate that?
What is going on?
The strange sounds kept getting louder.
Where's the
and
dust?
He became
Yeah.
convinced someone
Good
else
point.
was in the building with him.
It's not very dusty. Those things, the railings look pretty clean. I mean, if it wasn't for the shitty bottom floor, I'd say that it probably is still running. I wouldn't say abandoned. Maybe it's been closed down and some people broke in and fucked it up. But there's probably an intent to fucking reopen this place as something else. That's what I'm thinking.
Where's the way out? Where's the fucking way out?
But when he searched the place, he found no one.
So what the fuck is he running from?
About this night. Reports say he handed in his resignation before his
Reports
shift
say.
ended. No one
Reports from
complained
who?
on a night like that.
Yeah, eat a dick. Lies!
Footage was captured by a forest ranger during his routine patrol. Multiple
What?
witness accounts had previously reported unusual phenomena in this
Nope.
section of woods. And on this day, the ranger himself
And look,
encountered
blue shoes.
something unsettling.
Whose blue shoes are those? You better wear them. And you better clean your boots. You better clean your boots. Yeah, but I want that up too, because I don't want to step on all that shit. Scrape this shit up. No, don't just get it out of the... That's messed up. Do it right. I don't want to hear whining. When I tell you to do a job right, you do it right the first time. You think you got it bad? You should have seen what Grandpa used to make me do. Wait. I missed what happened. Is this the one where he thinks he saw Bigfoot?
Seen standing among the trees. The ranger visibly...
Oh no, I've seen this before.
Found no
Really?
trace of anyone.
It's a fucking hunter. He's wearing fucking, and he's wearing an outfit. The guy just drove past a fucking hunter. And there's another one off to the fucking side. Standing over here.
When he investigated the area minutes later.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Some observers suggest this might be evidence.
It's a guy in a fucking suit. It's a fucking hunter, and he's got another one. There's another guy over here.
Of a Bigfoot encounter. While others propose different explanations. What do you think happened here that day?
I think you're full of shit. Yeah, I bet if he wasn't expecting it, he probably, you know,
before his
he probably did a double take because he was like, oh, there's people out here, fuck.
Was captured by a forest ranger during his...
What, boo? What? You see I'm doing something, baby. Do it right, come on. It doesn't matter what we think. It matters what the facts are. Well, yeah.
Patrol. Multiple
Well, they show the guy stop and do a double
previously
take. Well, he probably wasn't
phenomena
expecting to
in this
see someone
section
out
of
here.
woods. And on this day, the
It doesn't mean
ranger
it's a ghost or
himself
fucking
something
Bigfoot.
unsettling.
But watch, this looks like it's a fucking hunter. And if you watch, like, he plays in slow motion, there's another guy off to the fucking side. The guy's in a suit, probably camo. And somewhere, yeah, there's another guy right over here somewhere. Oh my god, what the fuck? Yeah, they think it's fucking Bigfoot. It's a guy, it's a fucking guy out in the fucking woods. He's probably wearing camo and out hunting. Right. Yeah, he's doing a double take. Maybe they're not supposed to be fucking out hunting in the woods.
An unexplained figure.
Or maybe he just got caught off guard. Because he wasn't expecting the guy in that weird fucking outfit. Like, what the fuck was that?
No trace of anyone when he investigated the area minutes later.
Yeah, I'm
Some
sure.
observers suggest
I'm sure.
This might be evidence of a Bigfoot encounter.
Shut
Others
up.
propose different explanations. What do you think happened here that day?
I just told you what I think, and I'm tired of the bullshit. Scare in the woods. Full of shit!
Comes to us from
Yes, the woods are
security,
probably full of shit.
Monitoring a parking lot during their night shift. Over recent months, the location had been the site of several unexplained incidents, with witnesses reporting possible ghostly encounters.
You know what? You always hear about people taking a shit in the woods. Like, go behind that tree or something. Ever wonder if a hiker goes hiking and accidentally steps in someone else's shit? Oh, stop it. You can see the glare from all the fucking lights.
It comes from up there. Up there.
Look at the glare from all the fucking lights. It's easy to fucking reflect something and fucking make it. It's just a cast image. This is such fucking shit. Yeah, it's probably a reflection from another fucking location. Either that, or it's just fucking video over video, because this is a security camera. Yeah, they had that issue at fucking Disney. They had almost the same fucking effect, and people thought it was a ghost for so long. And it was just because the video had been recorded over and over again. Remnants of another video was left in it. And they're like, it's a ghost. They're like, no, it was just a fucking technical issue.
Did you lose it?
Ghost videos, much like the forest, are full of shit.
Around the middle of the parking lot, a ghostly shadow suddenly appears out in the rain. The figure starts walking.
Yeah, those
to the
cameras
right.
are total
You can
shit.
almost
They won't
even make
record
out
that much
what
video
appears
at
to
high
be
quality.
legs.
Right.
This is truly humanoid shape. As we stated earlier, the parking lot is visibly empty, meaning there's no way for this to be a reflection or shadow of anyone or anything. The camera turns to keep capturing the spirit as it moves across the parking lot, and then eventually vanishes into thin air. This side
Thin air.
definitely strange.
Or the fact that it wasn't
The way the
really
spirit
fucking
moves
there
and
because
seems
it's a
to
fucking
walk
video
makes it
glitch.
seem to be more than a water drop or smudge on the camera.
Oh, stop it.
But let me know what your thoughts are on this one.
And again, this is secondhand video. You got someone holding a fucking phone up to a television. To a monitor. It's again secondhand fucking footage. Scare in the woods.
The following is a recording that occurred at a police station in Serbia around 9
Serbian
p.m.
police
at night.
station,
A
okay.
woman entered the station and stated that she was being followed by somebody, that she doesn't feel safe. The police station was located
My thoughts
just
are
a
this
couple of
presenter
blocks
is a
away from
charlatan.
her home. So instead of leading the stalker straight to her house, she
I'll be honest. I've watched some of his live videos in the past. I don't know that he's a charlatan. I think maybe I think he might just be a true believer and just believes everything he's fed. Because I've seen some videos where he's like, "Oh my God, that's freaky," and I'm like, "That was so fake, man." I think he just is ready to. He's gullible. I think he's really gullible. I think that's a better word.
The officers
And there are
were
those
just
people.
filing the report about this mysterious stalker, and actually thought that the woman might
Con
have
men
been
can buy
under
their
the
own hype. I
influence,
mean, that's
since
true.
She stated that this person was
What?
vanishing ever so often, and that they were even
I'll
floating
let it slide.
sometimes.
Where's
she
the
was
mac
still
and cheese?
telling her crazy story. The
All the
following
stuff's off the back
occurrence was
porch?
captured on one of the CCTV cameras of the station.
Get it tomorrow. Ruby, you can, or Red, you can have the mac and cheese. What's your problem? What's that face, boo? I'm gonna throw you in the garbage. Boo boo! Are you gonna go have dinner now?
A strange white figure.
Hey,
could
don't
be
forget to
seen
make me
floating
dinner.
above the ground of the
Turn off
police
the hallway
station,
light, please.
and nobody had an idea what was
Huh?
going on.
What? Well, when she gets home, Doodles?
Many people believe this to
Sorry.
be the mysterious stalker that followed this woman
In fact,
to the
it's when
police station.
shysters buy their
So,
own bullshit,
are we
makes
looking
a
at
dead
real
giveaway.
ghost here?
Well, yeah.
What was going on in that hallway? The officers stated that they had never seen such a thing on their screen. Your thoughts?
I think this is just another load of bullshit. They're the same techniques you see over and fucking over again. This just looks like probably a fucking spider web or something hanging in front of the camera.
Now we want to look at a couple of recordings that were shared by security guard Spooky App. He's working in a very old warehouse. For
I have to
several
be at the
months,
base
he's
tomorrow, so
documenting
good night.
strange
Good
paranormal
night,
activity that is
Rengoku!
unfolding on the whole
Don't shoot
premises.
anybody!
He also talks about the story of a young boy who apparently drowned close to this area in the 50s, and that it is believed that his spirit is haunting this area for whatever reason.
Just doing my rounds, checking out the place. I was asked to document any spooky activity going on. I don't really know what's been happening lately, but...
The following are several videos that Spooky could record during his night shift, and it is believed that he indeed came eye to eye with that thing on several
Can't make any
occasions.
promises. Why not? I make promises all the time.
It goes that back in the 50s, there was a boy named Johnny here that drowned before this building was constructed.
Sure. Love how there's always those kind of stories, right?
Johnny?
Apparently someone fucking died everywhere.
Make a sound
Guess what?
with
There's
the
been a
email.
lot of people over the years. There's a good chance you're standing over where somebody died at one point. Some bitches are smart, some are dumb. Yeah. Oh, are we trying to say that this is a blood trail?
Darkness here, but what was it? It was really spooked and didn't
It's
return
probably
to
an
his weapon
accomplice
for the longest
or an
time,
animal,
until
but
he
I don't see
returned,
shit.
And a few weeks after that, he posted the
I don't know
photo.
what I'm supposed to be looking at. I don't see a goddamn thing.
Yo! Hello?
They're swinging doors.
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Apparently these doors are open, but let me check here. Alright, that door's clearly locked. These doors...
These doors.
open from the outside.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, let me check this door right here. This is clearly locked, see?
Now, the following video of his is really interesting. After
Why?
checking one of the emergency exits, there is a loud noise coming from the top of the stairs, and it was at that point that he might have captured something really terrifying.
Okay, sure.
I'm the only one here today.
Is this a running ghost?
Down there.
I hate the running ghost.
It's been a little quiet. What the?
You're supposed to announce yourself as security when encountering an intruder. Then you call it in and
Spooky
retreat
believes
to
it to be
safety.
the spirit of the boy that is said to roam the building. Could this
Or
be?
an accomplice
It
that's just a
certainly looks
person
like a little
standing on
boy.
the stairs.
What's your opinion? Are we witnessing a real haunting here? Or
No!
was it something else?
Something else. Wait, look. Oh, God. I think this was bad CGI. Look, the editing. It fucking the shadows overlapping the fucking stairs here. This looked like they tried to throw it fucking together. This is just bad. It could be that it's just a blurry camera and the shit camera is just causing the overlap, but if he tried to throw in CGI on the bad footage, there's shadow overlap on the fucking steps. Ninja, it's ninjas!
Else. This video
Are you eating the mac and cheese? Is it yummy?
Francisco de Ciudad, who has sent the video for review to Pasillo. Apparently the man
Here,
is
hand me one and you can have the rest of this one.
People say that it is a notorious place for inexplicable
Thank
events
you.
that all have been reported by
Do the wiggle
different staff
dance.
members over the years.
Thank you.
Tonight, this man is documenting the latest happenings.
What latest happenings?
La planta 2, aquí vamos haciendo recorrido. Aquí está
Ajá.
un poquito alusado.
El pollo está mojado. Yo tengo el gato grande en mis pantalones.
Tonight, this man is documenting the latest happenings.
Bacalao.
Son las máquinas donde hacen los wipers. ¿Sí? Bueno, no sé lo que hacen realmente, no te creas. Pero sé que aquí pues hay la gente operadora. ¿Sí? De mi lado izquierdo, pues es todo lo que es el almacén, lo que son las láminas de los wipers, bracitos, todo lo que es accesorio de los wipers, mi amor. De mi lado izquierdo, mi amor, hay unos baños, sí, hay unos baños que antes se usaban, pero ahorita pues están como abandonados. Todo esto es un pasillo donde se maneja todo eso.
I'm not seeing shit. Are we supposed to be seeing something here, or is this a big waste of fucking time? Oh, I mean, in general, it probably is a big waste of time. Oh wait, is it that shadow? Whatever. It's probably a fucking person. It's probably a fucking. Let me guess. He didn't see it at the time, right?
Night. So, who did he?
How do you know you're alone?
Hallway?
Stop fucking saying that shit. Oh my god. Be right back. Later. Fucking. Oh, he was alone that night. We're taking his word for it. We sure?
Who ordered all this fucking animated?
Damn right. Train security.
This video comes from a night security officer responsible for patrolling
Oh my
multiple
god, this
train
stuff is like draining my
ensuring their
soul.
safety from criminal activity and disturbances. During recent nights, he had observed what appeared to be shadowy figures near the train
God, this is a
tracks.
long
These
one.
sightings prompted him to begin documenting his shifts with the video recordings. The officer maintained surveillance of these locations with heightened vigilance. As the sightings had become increasingly frequent, his attention to these unusual occurrences would soon yield remarkable footage.
We
One
should have
night,
more
while
heightened
walking
vigilance.
next to a train and filming, there appeared to be a shadow apparition with him.
Sure. Let me guess, there's gonna be somebody in the window, right? Right? Come on. He's gonna look up or something. There's gonna be something in the window that he didn't notice. Right?
What could this thing want?
Oh.
He wondered. Well, turns out
It looks like
that on
someone
one
in
of
a
the
fucking
prior
hood.
nights, he had captured this thing before, without
Sure.
really realizing it though.
Okay. Where? Give me a fucking break. Somebody in a fucking black hood. Give me a break! You just have someone wearing all black!
You see it sitting here in the seat.
Fucking stop it! Stop it! Oh my god.
His viewers pointed out that they saw
His
it again,
viewers.
standing outside of one of the train cars.
Sure, okay. Same friend in the black? Yeah. Here, all you have to do is wear black and stand still in certain areas.
Metro was
and I naturally
realizing
won't
when
see
he
it. My
captured
camera
it,
will
the
just
full
catch
body
you out of
shadow
the corner.
apparition. Could it be possible
Oh
that
my
the shadow
God,
is bound to this station? For
This is
whatever
what I
reason?
mean. This is the shit that happens all the fucking
Hard to
time.
say.
All you gotta do is you get a friend to wear all black, and you send him in the corner. That's what we should do, Dr. Aesop.
From CCTV cameras, and originally nobody saw anything strange.
You gotta get your cell
Just a
phone,
second glance,
and you gotta
the
dress up
security guards
Chaos
at
in all
different
black.
locations noticed that
And just have
something
Chaos
seemed
stand
off.
still in the corner or something
And
and
they
just
should not be the
catch him
only
out of the
people
corner of your eye. That'll
noticed
be one
that
of our
there seemed
videos.
to be something going on that might not have been fully explainable. It was originally discovered by a security guard that realized that something really strange was going on. Apparently there was a child standing on the parking lot when a car arrives, and then the weirdness begins.
Hey, this is a fucking potato camera, and on top of that, it's secondhand footage. You're getting it from a fucking cell phone. I mean, look at all the
It is suddenly
fucking
gone,
artifacts in this
vanished
fucking
into
footage.
thin air.
It's so bad. Hey, look at all that red in the screen. It looks like the fucking screen's on fire.
See it here the first time.
Oh, give me a fucking break. It's so bad. Yeah. Uh-huh.
And the driver must have seen it too, because he couldn't believe his eyes.
What do you mean? You
He
can't even
actually
see
gets
him!
out of the car and gives it a second look.
Yeah, and look how bad the
He wants
frames
to know
are.
where that kid went, but he's without luck. Now,
Oh
what
my
happened
God,
here?
fucking stop.
Was it the spirit of a child?
No!
Just standing there? If it was a real person, how could
This
it
is
just
painful.
vanish?
This is fucking painful. Fucking stop. This is like... I know people like these reactions, but God, it's like fucking torture. These are so bad. They're not even fucking trying.
There's so much weird stuff going on in that video. I really don't know what's up with that.
God, is it over yet? 4 minutes. Less than 4 minutes. Come on. Probably time for one more shitty video. And then let's see. We got 2 more on the list. Depths of Despair. And then top 5s. And then we get something good. Beardo. I like Beardo.
The following account comes
Beardo's
from
good
Eric,
shit.
a night security guard who reports an increasingly concerning situation. After his recent shifts, he has experienced a distinct and troubling sensation. The feeling that something malevolent has followed him from his workplace to his residence. This unseen presence, he believes, carries distinctly sinister characteristics.
Sure.
What makes all of it even stranger
What makes it
is that
sinister
somehow the
characteristics?
power
I'm
was
trying to
off.
understand
No
here.
light switch was working anymore. So, what to do?
Fix the light switch?
He starts making his way downstairs
Duh!
to explore the house for these odd noises he had
And
heard.
you know what? You have somebody go to the fucking fuse box and flip the circuit breaker. Then you're like, oh my God, the light switch doesn't work. Well, yeah. Duh. That way you don't have to unscrew the light bulb or play that stupid fucking game. You just flip the switch back on and you're like, oh look, my light works again. Fucking people abuse that shit all the fucking time. Never, you always forget about the fucking fuse box. Flip the fucking breaker. How is it, Lil Red? How good? Are you eating all of it? You're crazy. You're gonna turn into a mac and cheese.
Se los juro que se escuchaban ruidos.
You're a doodle.
Obviamente ya reconozco los sonidos de la casa y se escuchan
Doodle.
ruidos. Esto es lo que yo escuché. que
That's
se
right, you're
sonaba.
lumpy.
Este pedazo.
Okay, what's going on here? Oh look, an arm sticking out of a doorway. It couldn't possibly be a person.
He believes it to be the face of a lady. Strange.
Yeah.
Maybe an intruder that made
sure.
it into the house.
I thought he was a security guard. Or a police officer. These are supposed to be police videos, right?
So is it safe to assume that this person made it out of the house after this scare? Or was something else unfolding that night?
It's a fucking staged piece of garbage! Look, if there's a fucking bounty for thousands of dollars or even $1 million fucking dollars that are sitting fucking out there, okay? Why are you people doing this dumb shit? They'd rather make money off of fucking TikTok fame, right? If they weren't making money off this shit, it would fucking stop. If fucking ghost hunting, this bullshit, if this stuff was not as popular anymore, all these fucking fakes would stop coming out. But as long as people can milk it for all it's fucking worth, you're going to see it every fucking where. Alright? You get a fucking person to help you out, and dumb shit like this. Having someone fucking barely stick their head out the door, or even hold a fucking wig out the door, and you're like, it was a head. Oh, it must be a ghost. It was her hair. It's fucking dumb. It's so bad. It just, it infuriates me. I'm like, look, and if you do get a ghost, hold your camera on it. Dude, I tell you what, a fucking bounty of like $1 million, I don't care how fucking scared I am. I'll fucking run into that room with my butt puckered trying to catch the ghost on fucking camera, right? Don't take your camera off the thing that's worth money. Get that proof. No one ever fucking does, right? Okay, clean it out and put the lid on it.
This was also captured by 2 officers who were driving on a lonely road in Russia. And they noticed a dark creature walking on the right side of the road. Their first instinct? Bigfoot, of course.
Of course! Except you can barely see a goddamn thing. It could just be a person in fucking thick clothing because there's snow.
Followed this thing, only to see it disappear to the forest area.
Maybe a hunter. Maybe someone lives out there. Who fucking knows? Why has it got to be Bigfoot? Especially with this shit footage. It's so bad. Clean it out the right way. Where is it? Yeah. I'm going to check it, monkey.
But perhaps this
it just looks like a person walking in the fucking woods.
The footage is not the best, so we can only speculate.
They got a thick coat on. Whoop-de fucking do.
If you found this video creepy, check out the following.
No, not even close. In fact, I found it infuriating. Thank you. Thank you for wasting my fucking time. Alright, that can go the fuck away. Finally. Off the playlist. The Living Nightmare. As opposed to the Dead Nightmare?
The Living Nightmare.
Okay, wait. Let's get the proper title. Alright. 5 scary ghost videos to strike extreme fear in your hearts. Right? Yep. Thanks for the warning.
A man named Garcia had a very close relative tell him that she was having strange and creepy dreams.
Okay.
About a very tall, dark figure who would appear in her dreams and hurt her.
It's a tall, dark man.
When she woke up, she would find the same bruises on her body.
Where?
The exact
clean that the right way. And where's the
Garcia
Tupperware?
Didn't believe
Go
her
clean
and
it.
thought not much of it. But eventually, she ended up passing away. And ever since then, Garcia started dreaming about a tall, dark figure that would hit him and he would wake up with bruises. However, Garcia still didn't think much of it at the time. As he
I get fucking bruises and cuts and shit like that all the fucking time, and half the time I don't know where the fuck it came from.
The pain is bad enough that he has to receive psychological treatment. Garcia then mentioned his dreams to the psychologist, and that's when he suggested Garcia record himself
Backhand to
sleeping.
terminate some D-class.
So one night,
Oh!
he decides to stay awake in his bed and see if anything strange happens. And
Should we have a drink
it's
to them?
At this moment, Garcia pulls his phone out to record and captures
Oh,
something.
give me a fucking break.
Watch
Eat a dick.
Closely.
No. Okay. They're D-class. Well, fine. Yeah. Yeah, that's not a person doing that, right? Mm-hmm. That's a fucking person! Yeah. Nobody fits in there? Okay.
What looks like two creepy pale faces can be seen inside the wardrobe as it begins to open and close on its own. But when Garcia checks, there's
Remember, kids,
nothing
people
there.
are full of shit. Yep.
Convinced that there's definitely a connection with what he's dreaming about and what's appearing in his room, he decides to set up a camera recording himself 24/7. And on one night, while sleeping, he captures something utterly terrifying.
I want to point something out. Alright. He comes to the closet. Instead of keeping the camera on here, the camera turns and goes over here. You hear rustling, and then he turns and says, oh, look, there's nothing in here. Right? So if you had two pale faces, maybe he had masks or something there. Okay, nobody fits in the closet. Fine, nobody fits in the fucking closet. That doesn't mean that doesn't have it rigged to fuck around with. Okay? I mean, watch where the camera goes. Does he stay focused on the money? The money shot? No. He turns the camera over fucking here, and then when he turns back, it's gone. Bullshit. With fucking all the thousands of dollars on the line for fucking evidence of fucking ghosts, why would you take the camera off the money shot? Hey? Camera turns, not looking at it. Now we can see.
Like two creepy pale faces can be seen inside the wardrobe as it begins to open and close on its own. But when Garcia checks, there's nothing there. Convinced that there's definitely a connection with what he's dreaming about and what's appearing in his room, he decides to set
Did
up
all
a
the dogs
camera
go out?
recording himself 24/7.
Did they all get food and water?
And on one night,
Did Wispy
while
get food and
sleeping,
water?
He captures something
Why are you
utterly
lying?
terrifying.
Hurry up. One night sleeping, he captures something utterly terrifying. Why is it utterly terrifying? What is so terrifying? What the fuck was that? Oh, fucking give me a break!
Firstly, you can hear him struggling in his sleep as if he is having a nightmare.
Or
then he
faking.
suddenly feels a strong pressure on his chest and reacts to it. Before the night vision on the camera turns off by itself. And
that looks like a fucking jigsaw mask. Or a fucking shitty skeleton. Like, look, cheekbone. Look at that.
Like a clown mask.
There's the hollowed out eyes. Okay, it's probably a skull or something like that.
It looks like a clown mask.
And somebody probably held it the fuck up and then pulled it back down. It's a big load of shit.
It looks like a clown
horrifying figure with a large head and big eyes can be seen, quickly moving
It's
back
a
into
mask!
the house. The head resembles that of what he saw peeking through the closet door. Could it be that this entity is actually harming him while he's asleep and dreaming of it? Garcia is absolutely
Could it be that he's a
terrified
dumbass?
and believes that this is some sort of curse that his relative has passed on to him when she died. But as always,
Yeah, sure.
let me know what you think. Before we continue, we have partnered with Steel Krill Studios to bring you
No.
The Voidness. Huge update along with controller support and achievements. Family dinner. On December the 27th of 2024,
2 days after Christmas,
Chris just had a get-together at his parents' house with some other relatives as they were all staying over for New Year's.
Woo!
One day they were having dinner together and recording the moment to celebrate the family event.
Yay!
When suddenly, something strange is captured. Take a look.
The family actually got along at a family get-together?
Tamalito con chocolate, queso, pan y mantecadita. Buen provecho para todos. Marta siente... usted le va a tomar la foto a los
Are you kidding me? Was that it?
Looks like the ghost of a child can be
No,
seen
it doesn't!
room really fast.
Something passed by the fucking camera.
The
Are
child can clearly be seen
I want a screen. I want a fucking screen.
Phasing through the edge of the table.
It's like somebody. It's like one of the family members was walking past the camera and then realized they were recording and tried to duck out of the shot. That's what it fucking is. Give me a fucking break. This is hot garbage.
Passes by. It appears to be as if the child is hovering across and not running on the ground.
Where the fuck do you get child from?
They didn't have any kids with them. The next day, Chris made an update on the ghost capture.
Es aquí donde ocurre el evento.
Okay. We're making an assumption it was a child. Who said it was a fucking kid? You said it was a kid, so it must be. It didn't look like a kid to me.
Que pues aquí pudiera haber de pronto alguna entidad o algo. Esa es la sala, que es el comedor. A este lado hay una pared, unas piezas por donde no sabemos por qué se dirigió hacia allá.
What?
El niño sale debajo del mesón,
nope.
pero es imposible.
Cuz.
Si se miran el video es como si lo hubiera atravesado.
Did you do all your chores? Is there anything in the bathtub? Go clean out the bathtub. Now.
The family were a little shaken up after realizing
it'll be the last thing if everything's out.
Child in their new house. Only after moving in a few
months. It better be good and clean.
In another video, a grandma is celebrating her birthday with her friends and family.
Aww.
The family members decided to record a video of the grandma sitting in front of the cake.
Okay.
While the rest of the family sings happy birthday. It looks like an ordinary wholesome.
She kind of looks over it, like who gives a fuck.
Something disturbing is captured.
What's that blur next to her head? She's like, God, shut up. I'm so over this shit. Okay.
While the family focuses on singing, a shadow-like figure quickly rushes by behind Grandma and vanishes out of view. After zooming in, we can see that it resembles that of a little girl. It seems that nobody noticed at the time.
Notice it comes through the heads up here, all of a sudden it's fucking down here on this side. It's bad video editing.
As the speed was probably too fast for the human eye. And
somebody clipped it in.
Camera.
Somebody cut it into the video.
The full story becomes more terrifying.
What?
The grandma once had a young daughter who passed away due to health issues.
Okay.
When
make
she
sure.
Was alive, she used to run around the house and play.
Go back to nannies and make sure. A, you're not allowed to watch TV.
Returning to
no YouTube.
Her birthday. However,
and tickle boo.
Believe it's something evil.
Close the door good.
Daughter while she's vulnerable on her birthday. So in the end, did these families capture a ghost on camera, or is it something else entirely? I'll let you be the judge. If you have any video
I was the judge.
You can
this is garbage.
To Depths of Despair Business at gmail.com.
Nope, I'm good.
The unexplainable.
I bet I can explain it.
A man was walking down the road just heading back home when he saw something really strange. He knows he wasn't imagining things because he isn't the only person who saw it and reacted.
Okay.
Someone or something had been walking on the other side of the road before suddenly vanishing.
It's not moving.
The tree. Another man who also saw the strange moment goes over to the other side of the road to see what's going on, but he finds no answer.
Wait, what? Really? You're gonna interrupt the video? Fuck you!
The man recording is baffled, unable to explain what he had just seen, so he carries on recording, hoping that he would see it again. After a short while, he sees this.
What?
Right now, you guys ain't believe me, but right there by the fire hydrant, I seen somebody walk by and they disappeared by the tree. I know you think I'm fucking crazy.
Yes.
¿Viste, güey? Iba pasando. Someone was walking by, bro.
Okay. Why, if you think it's happening over here, and you're going to continue to record, would you stay over here instead of trying to get better, closer footage? It's because you know it's bullshit.
They just disappeared when they got by the tree. There was a lady walking, and she just disappeared in the sidewalk.
Uh-huh. I didn't see it. Where the fuck am I supposed to see this? Show it again. Show the person disappearing. I have not seen anyone disappear.
I know you guys ain't believe me, but somebody walking by. ¿Qué pasó, güey? Oh, Regina! Ahí va saliendo. What the fuck?
This, the shadow? That's a fucking shadow, motherfucker.
Salió de un hoyo, güey, no mames. Mira.
What is this delicious nothing burger?
fuck?
Yep.
What is that?
It's a fucking shadow.
¿Qué es eso, güey?
People have shadows! No, now it's reflecting light. It's just somebody hunched over. Oh my god.
Oh, Regina! Ahí va saliendo. What the fuck? Mira.
To me, it looks like they're taking advantage of an optical illusion. Maybe there's a bend in the fucking wall there, but you can't see it. It's like an optical illusion. You hide someone behind it. They come walking out all hunched over. Oh, look, it's a lady. She's fucking short, okay? It's somebody hunched over. You're playing stupid fucking games and it looks ridiculous. It's a fucking joke.
What the hell? Salió.
And still, I bet tons of people fucking ate it right the fuck up.
Mira. Ahí va. What the fuck? What is that? ¿Qué es eso, güey? Es la Llorona, güey. No mames. Mira.
They said fucking La Llorona. They fucking said it. I heard it.
A dark figure suddenly manifests along the brick wall, as if it came out from within. The guy on the other side of the road gets frightened and quickly runs back to the other
Frightened
side
by what?
to join the man recording. The
They're
figure
friends.
appears as if it
They're
was
okay.
moving by the whole time.
They're like, oh, some random passerby saw it as well. He's not a... They're friends. They were fucking together. They were talking with each other. This is a fucking group effort. It's fucking stupid.
Although there was clearly nothing there, as we saw. Did they capture something paranormal on camera, or could there be some sort of explanation for this? Let me know your
I just
thoughts
explained
down in
it.
the comments. The Haunted.
Yeah, the
I
Haunted.
featured Alex on the channel previously. Alex is a single mother who recently moved into a new house somewhere in France with her son.
This looks
along
familiar.
with their dog and cats. The house was formerly the presbytery of a church and also has a cemetery.
Never underestimate the power of stupid people in groups.
Ever since
Never,
moving in,
ever,
doors
ever, ever.
started opening on their own, and noises would be heard around the house. Late one night, Alex is in bed watching TV while her son is fast asleep. All of a sudden, she starts hearing a strange banging sound coming from somewhere around the house.
I love
she
banging.
pulls her phone out and begins to record. What she captures is the stuff of nightmares.
The stuff of nightmares. The stuff of nightmares. Yeah. Okay, so someone's fucking banging on shit. Well, Lottie fucking da. So you have an accomplice. So, Aesop, I don't know if you heard my plan earlier. I got the perfect collab video for you and Chaos. Alright? What you do is, you have the cell phone. You have Chaos dress up all in black, and all Chaos has to do is stand off in the distance somewhere and don't move. Now you say you heard something and you move your camera and all you gotta do is go around and act like I heard something but I don't see anything. And then we could go, oh look, we accidentally caught this black shadow person on the screen. Apparently that's enough to work nowadays. I kind of like it. Yeah, it's easy, and people are doing it all the damn time. The stairs, the running ghost. I fucking hate that fucking... All you gotta do is have someone stand at the bottom of the stairs and slap their hands on the fucking stair and it'll make the sound. Or if you really want to go there, you can have them stomp their feet on the fucking stairs. It sounds like someone's running and they're not going anywhere. And people can freak the fuck out.
By itself and the bedroom door slams shut.
Yeah,
Then
we've
when she
already
goes
showed
out
that
in
old
the
trick.
hallway, she starts to hear footsteps running up the stairs towards her really fast.
Yep, running fucking
causing
ghosts.
her to flinch and drop her phone.
I've said
The
multiple
cat
times
also
how much I hate the running ghost fucking trope. Alright? You never heard of running ghosts, like ever. Until one person fucking did it. It went viral. Now you see it all the fucking time. It's a trope. It's a common fucking thing you see all the fucking time. But it wasn't a thing before. One video went viral and now it's fucking everywhere.
Seemed to react to the footsteps and
because
quickly
it's
ran
so
down the
easy
side
to
of the
fake.
stairs as they were coming up.
You just need someone to
very
make the
next night,
fucking
Alex
noise.
had a calm day.
You don't
That
see
turned
anything,
until
so
it
you don't
came
have to worry
nighttime,
about it.
And she was preparing to go to sleep when she heard the piano playing downstairs.
It's
by
sad,
itself.
really. Yeah, I know.
This is what she captured.
It must be a ghost. I hear voices in my head. It must be a ghost. Yeah. You can do that with editing software. It's actually quite easy. You just layer in another layer of audio with a pre-recorded voice. Look, he's sleeping. Yeah, well, the audio's not from that. Right? And whoever's playing the piano sucks. Oh yeah, the cat looks freaked out. He's like, whatever, what the fuck are you doing? Of course the playing stops when they walk in. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. It's as if this was all set up and planned. Like a performance. Rocking chairs continue to rock even after you make the move. All your shit just fell over. You're not going to pick it up? Okay. You obviously have someone living at the house. You have a bed set up on the couch. There's a pillow and a blanket. You have someone crashing. Alright, that's what it looks like to me. So very easy to have an accomplice for all this shit.
The piano can be heard coming from downstairs along with what sounds like her son's voice calling out to her. But when she opens the door, she hears him snoring in his bed. As she enters the room,
Ferris Bueller did that whole
stops,
snoring in the bed thing.
but a whole set of books come flying off the shelf, along with a TV playing static all on its own. And
All on
says
its own.
This was the most terrifying
Or you
night
put it to
she
that
has ever
channel.
experienced, and went to bed together with her son, although she wasn't able to sleep at all because the noises continued throughout the night.
And sounds like
her
it
dog
needs a
kept
tune.
barking at it.
Which
Just
they don't do
what is
anymore.
going on inside Alex's home. Hopefully we get some more updates soon. Subscribe and hit that bell icon so you never miss an upload. The backyard.
The backyard.
A man was
opposed to the
home
back
late at
door.
night somewhere in Carolina, US.
In the
When he hears
Carolinas.
a terrifying sound coming from his backyard.
Uh-oh.
Something in the dark was snapping tree branches and throwing them at his house.
I bet it was
moving quickly
Bigfoot.
without being detected, Creeped out by this, he believes it's an unknown creature and begins to record.
I want to see him get hit with a stick.
I hope you can hear this. It sounds like gorillas fighting in the tree. They're breaking limbs bigger around than me.
Or you got a bunch of idiots in the trees. It's North Carolina. I wouldn't put it past them. Yeah, those trees can sound awful loud when you're breaking branches off. They make some good sounds. So you got a bunch of idiots up in the trees. It's not that hard to climb a tree.
Like it in my life.
Well, I mean, I'm disabled, so it'd be kind of hard for me, but...
This is the second time I've come over here, and the first time.
This is what constitutes paranormal shit. If you got someone in your fucking tree doing this shit, either call animal control or the police. Nope, let's get our camera and stare at it.
They're ruining this freaking place.
Yeah, with sticks. Oh no, not sticks. They're ruining everything with sticks.
God's name is it's bigger than me, whatever it is. Because just breaking limbs off that it would take me 2 minutes to saw.
Bullshit! I saw the branches. Sticky situation. But I'm bumped.
Look, see, he's coming right above me right here.
He's coming?
Throw something at me, whatever it is.
Good, throw it at him.
Yeah, they don't like you messing with them. Look.
Call police. Call animal control. Call someone. You're not achieving anything with this. Except maybe getting TikTok views. Go figure.
Look, that's bigger than me. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that.
Look at what? You turned the fucking light off, dummy!
What in Jesus' name is doing this?
Go figure, you turned the fucking camera, the light off right when the big piece came off. Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god, it's almost as if this was planned.
It's gotta be I don't even think a bear would have a chance in Hades and it doing this.
Unless someone saw it in advance, and then all they had to do was push it over. Just saying.
Yeah, that
probably let my scuff machine rest tonight. Honestly, have no ideas.
About 8 to 10, maybe even 12 inches in diameter that he just broke because he's pissed because I'm getting close to him.
8 to 10 inches in diameter. Go figure. Maybe you actually got a good look at that branch earlier. Maybe when you were sawing it to prepare for this.
Me on foot, and I don't really want to wrestle with somebody that can tear trees down.
Call the police, dummy!
My God, look at the tree. He just freaking broke in half.
Oh yeah, he's making a mess of my yard, and I'm just gonna record it instead of calling the police or someone to come deal with it.
And as he gets closer, it seems to get more aggressive with the trees. Terrified, thinking that whoever is capable of doing this has to be something stronger than a bear, he decides to retreat to the safety of his house before he ends up confronting something dangerous. Till this day, he has no idea what was out there, but believes it was something.
Good chance it's something dangerous. Let's not call the police to deal with it. Let's let the dangerous thing go on to hurt somebody.
If you want to see the
because we're super smart here.
Videos I've posted this year, you 100% must watch this video. Trust me, you haven't seen a video like this. Just click the thumbnail on screen to watch this video now.
No, I think I'm good.
This video, and I'll see you over.
Not really. I did not really enjoy that. That did not strike extreme fear in my heart. In fact, it kind of aggravated me. It kind of aggravated me, if I'm being totally honest. Genuinely creepy footage you'll regret watching. I'm sure I'll regret watching it, but not because it's creepy.
Creepy things caught on camera. Today's video has a little bit of everything. Menacing identified humanoids prowling outside a house at night. Malevolent evil shadows, disembodied screams in the dead of night, an eerie forest encounter with an uncanny stranger that will have you checking over your shoulder, and perhaps one of the most convincing pieces of Bigfoot footage ever captured.
No, actually, the best
first,
Bigfoot footage
I want to tell you
was
about how much I've
the
been enjoying my new
Patterson
Raycons.
Gill something fucking
Raycons
photo,
everyday earbuds
which
are the perfect
is still
companion
highly
while I'm watching
contested
spooky videos at
because
home
one of them
and
says
want
it's
to be
fake and the
fully
other
immersed.
insists it's real.
Their
But of
latest
course, the
model
one
is
that
better
insists
than
it's real
ever.
is the one that's
With
making
a
money off of it, and the other
32-hour
guy got
battery life,
screwed.
that means I
So,
rarely ever think
I
about
mean,
having
I'll
to
let you
charge
run
them.
away with that one.
The real game changer
Patterson
for me, though,
Gimlin,
is
that's
the
it.
active noise cancellation.
No, the best was Harry and the
It's
Hendersons.
really something you've got to experience
That's
yourself.
not evidence.
Trust me, when you're watching a spooky
Harry
video
was
with noise
awesome.
cancellation on,
I got to meet
well,
Harry.
Let's just say it's a fear like nothing I've experienced
My very
before.
first trip to Universal
And this
Studios,
isn't
the
something
first
you have to
person I
splash
saw
cash
walking
on.
through the gates was
Raycons
Harry
start
from
at
Harry and
just
Henderson's,
half price
and
of
I was
other
super
premium
excited.
audio brands, which is usually a difficult price point to find active noise cancelling at. They've really helped me feel motivated for a great start to 2025.
Okay, I don't care about
And
your ads. This
watching
is an
these
older
spooky
video.
videos with my Raycons, I'm feeling more
Strange creature
That suit
caught
must
on
have been
camera.
held aware. Oh yeah, I've worn a
I'll
lot of
put
those
this
suits.
video
They
on
are held
an
aware.
Absolutely terrifying
I mean,
clip
that's sweat
captured
fucking
a few
pools,
years
but
ago.
that's why they have safety
Lurking on
procedures.
property somewhere in the USA.
They're only supposed to do
And to
30
this
minutes
day,
at a time out
it
on
remains
set
pure
if
nightmare
the
fuel.
heat index, which includes
Richard stopped
humidity, is
recording
above
after
90
he already
degrees.
must have
Then they can
spotted
only do
whatever
20
it
minutes
was
out at a time.
prowling around outside his home, and frantically called his
Oh,
friends
funny
to
story.
let
We had a on top of, I believe, the Mummy building is where they have the machine for testing the humidity. Okay, because they in security they have a whole thing for checking the weather, and it was like we went like 2 or 3 weeks where we were going on 20-minute sets very early, and it didn't seem that hot, but I mean we weren't going to complain. We're like, shit, shorter sets and we still get paid the same. You know, and it took a while before they finally realized the machine that they used to check the humidity had broken off and fallen into a puddle. So it was reading 100% humidity all the time.
him know, "You're not going to believe this. I've got it on video now. People think I'm nuts. Well, I've got it now," suggesting that this isn't the first time the creature has paid him a visit.
Sure, the creature.
At 1:37,
What creature?
We first catch a glimpse of this something. A pale humanoid-like figure.
Do you not have a porch light or something? Maybe a flashlight?
Backyard, and then swaying unsettlingly. Despite Richard saying it can't see or hear him,
It can't see or hear him. He's seen it before. He's got the camera ready, but he doesn't prepare any better lighting? Yeah. Okay. Sure.
we're not too sure.
Humanoid-like figure.
Over
What the
next
fuck
couple
is
of
that
minutes,
sentence?
The creature crawls from left to right. as
I
if
can't even
surveying
fucking
the house,
see it.
Almost like a stealthy
I'm fucking putting my hand over my eyes as if like I'm trying to see in the distance. It's a fucking computer screen.
And out of the camera lense's range,
I don't see shit.
where it presumably continues to stalk him, hidden in the night for over
Dude.
a minute and a half of
Come
display.
on. The quality is tragic. Well, yeah.
Reappearing again,
But he
because that
prepared for
same
this.
awkward
He
glance
said he
is
prepared for this. It's happened before. He had the camera ready. He knew this thing was coming. And he didn't set up a porch light. Any better lighting. Didn't get a flash. Nothing. Nothing. You know, if you had evidence of this being real, you could have made some money. Or maybe it's fake and you're just trying to go for the TikTok fame. Or YouTube
Actions
fame.
nearer,
Whichever platform you
scaring
use.
Richard so much
Oh,
that
now
he
I see
asks
it.
his friend to pray
It's a
with him.
fucking guy. It's a
Yet whilst
person.
praying with his eyes closed, Richard doesn't realize that the creature has gotten even closer.
It's a
Opening his
person.
eyes, he's faced with the humanoid, crying out, "Oh
Or just
God,
human.
it came back."
Oh
Just
God,
as
it came
horrific
back.
being
Get a
lurked
flashlight!
20 feet away.
My cell phone has a
Towards
flashlight!
him, and swinging its long, slender arms
Oh,
entwined.
I'm getting so fucking
As
mad.
his
This
friend
shit is such
gazed
garbage.
reverently, Richard
He does have a
remarked
porch
that
light on. It just
knows
sucks
something's
ass.
going on, and
It's
it
a
gradually
person.
starts to retreat before
Nothing
disappearing
about this looks
completely into the
inhuman.
night.
Other than maybe the pale skin,
Unfortunately,
which you could do with
Richard
paint,
hasn't posted any
or even
updates
baby
since the
powder,
night of the
which would just be
confrontation,
weird.
so we can't tell if he encountered the menacing humanoid again. But we did come across a lot of similarly disturbing experiences.
Ah,
Here are just a few of them.
Here are
In
just a few of
Michoacan,
them.
Mexico, in the
Okay.
1930s, my grandfather remembered
It's
when he was young,
SCP-096.
his father
You
and
saw its
uncle
face!
caught a pale-skinned humanoid.
I didn't
with
see
black
shit.
eyes.
I even said I couldn't see
It
shit.
cried like a child, and they didn't know what to do, so they let it go. But cattle mutations began happening in the area.
It's a chupacabra!
Attracted them to set traps, but they never saw it again. Another comment recounts how, as a teenager, a friend and I ran into a creepy pale humanoid inside the sewers of Moore Park, California.
It
How
couldn't
that
have
thing swayed
possibly
from
been a
side to
squatter.
side is exactly what we saw.
Yeah.
Finally, an experience
Let's
much the
destroy
same
your
as Richard
credibility.
states.
Not that it was that great
Back
to begin with.
in the 1970s in rural Oklahoma, my grandparents claimed to have seen a humanoid figure very similar to this one, hunting on their property. They said it would get within 30 feet of the house before retreating back into the tree line.
Well, why is it even coming here? Maybe it's to get on camera so that you can make a TikTok video.
Let us
or
know
YouTube.
down in the
Whichever
comments below.
platform you prefer.
Monstrous ghostly shadow.
Monstrous ghostly shadow. That's a long description.
When Reddit user rcalm_cap_7292
Is it monstrous or
began
ghostly?
experiencing
I mean,
strange
which one's
phenomena
more?
in their home, they and their partner decided to set up a series of security cameras to see if they could catch something on
They
camera.
caught a doorknob? Door
Here's what
handle.
they witnessed.
Door handle. Sorry. I'm waiting. What the fuck? That was a light.
Settling down for the night, the couple are relaxing on their phones.
Okay, so they just put their
whilst
fucking
the
phone
movie
down.
plays on the television. What appears to be stars through the open door is actually a laser light projector, which
So?
they bought to try and establish if the eerie shadows they glimpsed
That's
around
so
the
fucking
house
stupid. All you have to do is have somebody walk past. That's it.
Out in the hallway, the lasers are suddenly blotted out by a menacing black shadow that lingers for a full 10 seconds.
Yeah, and it looks like a normal person, A. B, that's really close to them, so the shadow looks way bigger.
Just staring at the shadow.
It's so
that moved
fucking
away.
stupid. You know, like when you're really close to the light source in the dark, it makes your shadow look huge. That's what that fucking looks like. Somebody being a fucking jackass. This
or
is
stood in
stupid.
front of the light projector.
Oh
And
my
neither
god.
Was there anybody else in the house?
Yeah.
One Redditor pointed out that the
It's always
television
there's
was
no
flickering
one else
as the
here,
shadow appears,
and we have to take your
its
word
screen
for it.
going
Always.
motionless before glitching again just before the video cuts out.
The
Whilst
problem with
another
take my
alleged
word for it
bedroom
is
experience.
why would people take these
Sometimes I
people
get
word
these in
for
my
it
bedroom too.
when you wouldn't take the
Just
word of somebody
hovering
off
over
the
my
fucking
bed,
street? They're like,
lying
hey,
at crossroads
this is worth
between
millions of
awake
dollars. I'll
and
sell it to
asleep.
you for $10. Would you take their
Yet,
word for it?
They don't believe it to be malevolent. Who or what was in the forest?
Animals.
YouTuber Project Amber vlogs his adventures living out of his ambulance turned camper
Okay.
alongside his spaniel pup. As the duo
I mean, the
travel
dog's
across
cute.
the UK and Europe. Yet he captured something in this video a little creepier than he normally encounters.
What? What did he
Check it
capture?
out.
Gimme. Give me something.
I could hear like really loud moaning, like
I hear that every night. No,
booming across
I'm not.
the mountain.
Sorry.
Come down
Not
to
supposed to talk about
hear
that.
it. Got to this old well, and it stopped. I mean, that thing's wild freaky. It's like something out of the Ring. But just as soon as I got here,
I was just about to
just
say the
looked
Ring.
there,
He beat me
there's
to
no
it.
track or anything. It's just wood. This girl appeared, dressed like kind of like a monk.
Did she have black hair hanging in her face?
No hair.
No hair.
Bonjour and that. And she responded. I asked if she was okay, but she didn't respond then. She just carried on walking.
So
I carried on a bit and thought, I better
maybe she's a
check.
silent monk.
Went to go and find her again. She's gone. So up that way, that's where my van
Okay.
is, and that goes to the road. But down where she went that way, there's nothing, and there's nothing for miles.
Except
Where did
woods.
she go?
Into the woods.
I'm gonna leave.
Just because there's no road doesn't mean the person can't walk in the woods. There she is again.
What
Okay.
starts off
So the
as
fuck
one of his
what?
normal vlogs.
Somebody didn't want to
YouTuber
talk to you. They
shacked
must
up
be
in a mountain
strange.
range in France, when
Like, dude,
his
you're some
camper's
fucking creeper
fridge
in the
goes
woods.
on the blink. Soon becomes rather ominous when Lance, his dog, becomes fixated on something off camera. Creeped out, he jokingly asks what the dog is looking at before taking a look himself.
These vids contribute
Sees
to lower
nothing
intelligence
out of
the world
ordinary,
over.
other
Yeah,
than
they're
a
almost as bad as
brown
SpongeBob.
Forgetting all about it, he humorously recounts.
I swear to
his
God, the
childhood
first time I saw an
experience about the
advertisement for
horror movie
SpongeBob
The Ring,
SquarePants, I
which
expected
the
the
well-known
Energizer Bunny to come walking through the
and
bottom of the
day ends
screen.
without
I
incident.
thought it was fake. And I was like, this is a real
The
fucking
following
show?
evening, however,
Ugh.
he is seriously freaked out when he begins to hear loud groaning in the area. And when he goes to find the source of the noises, he eerily follows it back to the old well.
It still is. I
When he
know.
arrives, the moans
I
completely
know. It
stop.
never ends.
But then,
I did not
nowhere
expect that show
appears
to
a
be
girl,
as popular or
dressed
last as long as
almost
it
like a
has.
monk,
No
with
fucking
no
way.
hair and no shoes.
So what?
Greeting her with a bonjour, she
Maybe she's a
responded in
naturalist. People do
Then
this
didn't
shit.
acknowledge or answer
It
when he
sounds to
asked
me like
if
you're
she was
harassing
okay
some other
or had
person.
heard the strange noises. Instead,
She doesn't look how I look, so I must harass her.
on his return to the camper, he thought he'd best double check on the stranger. But she disappeared, even though there was nothing
Or
in
kept
that
walking.
direction for miles.
Yeah.
He did manage to video a fleeting glimpse of her in the distance, where we can just make out a white veiled figure moving between a gap in the forest.
Oh,
Interestingly,
stop
he
it.
notes that Lance always runs towards anyone new and is excited to greet strangers.
Uh-huh.
But in this instant, he was agitated.
Again, we
and
have to take your
surprisingly
word for it.
docile, and kept fixating on the old well until they completely left the area.
Yeah. Mhm.
Creepily, he then goes on to explain that the last he saw of her, she was running in the direction of his camper. So as soon as he got back,
Do you got
they
camera
wisely
footage of
packed
that?
up and left.
How close did he
Could
get
this be a
so he
ghostly
could see that it
experience,
was a lack of
or
hair
merely a
rather
bizarre
than a
encounter
beanie?
with an
Yeah.
old stranger?
Finally back. Welcome back, lady takers. Eh,
The Freeman Bigfoot.
that was a
footage.
big nothing. That was a big nothing.
In 1994,
It was just a
the
person
late
telling a story with a
cryptozoologist
shitty video of someone
Paul
off in the
Freeman
distance.
captured what many believe to be some of the most convincing footage of the elusive Bigfoot near the Blue Mountains in northeastern Oregon, USA. Passionate about obtaining truly conclusive evidence of the cryptid, Paul was an avid outdoorsman. He
Sure.
spent a lot of his time in the Pacific Northwest's mountain regions, tracking, photographing, and videoing his
Okay,
investigations.
can we get to the fucking point?
In 1982, he reported sighting an 8-foot-tall creature in Washington state.
Okay.
Covered in reddish-brown hair, and later claimed to have uncovered its trail of huge footprints, which he took plaster cast molds of.
Uh-huh.
Experienced academic anthropologists Dr. Grover Kantz and Dr. Jeffrey Meldrum, both university researchers, were convinced that the casts were genuine, showing detailed dermal ridges and furrows like those found on higher primates. and beyond
Well,
the
Lady
ability
Taker, she did a good
of
job
anybody
today.
to
I
think.
don't mind.
They surmised that the stride between the prints and their depth indicated the cryptid was more than 8 feet tall and weighed around 750 pounds.
Give me the fucking
330
clip.
kilograms.
I don't want to hear a story. Show
In
me the
first
evidence.
parts of the footage, Paul
My
films
legs are
a
killing
set
me.
of
I'm sorry your
footprints in
legs
the
are killing
forest,
me.
referring
You.
to them as
Killing you.
some of the little one's tracks, despite them appearing to be around 9 feet long and deeply imprinted in the mud.
9 feet
Appearing humanoid,
long.
the prints are far too large.
Do you mean
and
9
rounded
inches
for
long?
any human feet, and display the indentation of 5 large splay toes. Reports of
Did he
Bigfoot
say there was a
tracks
9
actually
foot long
predate the
footprint?
infamous ones recovered from the Patterson Gimlin
I know it was
incident
probably an
in
oops, but
1967.
come
As
on.
9 years earlier, a road contractor working in California discovered a series of
Bigfoot
footprints
sighting, yes.
and produced a series of casts that have later been
Okay, guess
hotly
what?
debated.
That is flat. It's flat. A person could do that with fucking fake feet. It's flat. You can't see real fucking imprints or anything. The toes are all perfectly fucking round. This is such fucking bullshit.
Since then, numerous prints have been recorded across North America, averaging between 18 inches.
There,
and
that
20
one's at
inches,
least not flat.
with Freeman's being amongst the
Still
most
not the
detailed.
greatest.
After taking casts, Freeman ventures on, noting how he believed the creatures would sometimes use the lake bed for water. And
Always
again,
wish during
comes
those Finding
across
Bigfoot
another
shows while
series
they
of
were
quite distinct
talking Bigfoot
footprints,
just walked behind them and
suggesting
like
that there
waves at
could
the
even be
camera.
one in the area.
I don't know.
First,
I
he
like the
follows
Jack
prints
Links commercials with
and
fucking
narrates
Bigfoot.
how he can hear the brush popping, as though something is clearing a trail through the undergrowth. And just as he reaches the crest of the trail, pans up to unexpectedly catch the cryptid lumbering along about 70 feet away.
Uh-huh.
Reacting a lot calmer than we would to the encounter, Freeman remarks, "Oh, there he goes," as the huge creature casually picks its way amongst the underbrush. Losing sight of it for a few moments,
Bigfoot a meat
the
eater. Why
last
would
he
you go after
catches
this
is it
creature?
wandering into the distance.
Well, because
Unsure
real
if
evidence would
it's
be worth
even the
fucking
same
money.
one, or if there
Sometimes
could
$1
be
million
two.
is worth it.
Here's our own deep dive into the fascinating clip. It's estimated that the being stands between 7 and 8 feet tall.
Still.
Based on a comparison with the tall conifer tree it passes at the mark of 4 minutes 51 seconds, which was verified
Okay.
to be about 16 feet.
Verified by who? Verified by who? I can't. You cannot put this out as evidence and give me a whole bunch of take my word for it shit. Show me the stats. Give me the proof. Show me with him with a measuring tape going to that fucking tree and showing how big it is. Give me all the facts, not, well, this person said it, so I take the word for it. Bullshit.
In height, and the torso appears barrel-shaped and broad-chested. with
I'll get to
prominent
enjoy
shoulders
spending it if
and
the
no
creature eats
discernible
you.
neck,
Well,
a feature often
Bigfoot-
attributed to Bigfoot reports. Looking
if it's
closely,
accurate,
the limb
doesn't have that
proportions
big a
also
mouth.
appear to differ from those of a human.
And you don't hear a lot of reports of person murdered by Bigfoot.
Which is atypical.
All
for
this
human
technology
anatomy,
and still can't get
but
a clear
again,
shot of Bigfoot.
consistent
Damn
with
straight.
other sightings,
Damn straight.
as is the conical shaped head. Despite appearing
Why is
uniformly
it black
covered
and
in
white?
either black or dark brown shaggy hair, there is no clear visibility of skin underneath or facial features.
Is this
such
like
as
night
eyes,
vision shit?
ears, or a nose.
Dude, you're gonna give me motion sickness with this
Differing
fucking
from the
camera shot.
Patterson Gimlin footage, which brilliantly captures a pale
Okay,
face
why are you showing the
with flat
Patterson
nose
Gimlin in black and white? That
prominent
wasn't
brow.
in black and white.
The stride length
This shit
appears
is so
to exceed
stupid.
that of any human, indicating a longer leg-to-body ratio than is typical. And this is most noticeable again as it passes in front of the conifer tree.
It's a
As
person
well as
in a
this,
fucking
the
costume.
posture is upright but slightly hunched forward, similar to how a gorilla moves when sometimes seen walking bipedal.
Okay, or somebody
When
rehearsed
walking,
and practiced.
creature's weight appears
People
to
do
shift
that shit.
naturally and fluidly with each step.
I mean, shit, the
creating a
fucking...
heavy
They had a
ground
person in the
into
costume
motion
for Amy for
that
the
would be
movie
tough to
Congo.
imitate in
People can
costume,
imitate a
would
fucking
have
ape.
needed tons of padding and unstable false legs to provide height, especially when the hoaxer would have had to walk their way across uneven, cluttered forest terrain. Experts in biomechanics and primatology have noted that certain aspects of the figure's movement, such as the pronounced swaying of the
Who? Who? Experts. Which experts? Who fucking researched the video? Stop with this fucking vague shit. If it's real evidence, fucking put it out there. If these people really said this, back this shit up, put it out there. Put it out there. If you're putting this out as evidence and saying we have all this to back it, give the rest of it. Go for it. You're running your mouth for a long fucking time on this fucking video, and it's a big nothing burger with a whole bunch of take my word for it.
arms and
Rick Baker was
aforementioned
Kong. Okay.
strike are quite difficult to dismiss outright as a human hoax, as they interestingly share similarities in gait with the Patterson-Gimlin creature. In an interview with Paul's son after his father's death, he recounted how he'd never really been a believer in Bigfoot until he saw both this footage and his
Why
father's
is his
reaction
face
on the
blacked
day.
out?
He rushed back, hollering for us all, the family, and he was pale, scared even, and I've never seen him like that, not even on the day he died. That was
We
enough
should collab
to
this
make
kind
me
of
a
content
believer.
again.
We're pretty
Right?
much convinced that Paul
I'm
Freeman
doing a
somehow
short stream
captured
tonight,
evidence
probably
of
after the next
Bigfoot's
video I'm wrapping up
existence
for the
that
night.
day in 1994. But we'd love to hear your theories on
I'm
the
so
footage below.
frustrated. They're like, all these friggin' scientists and researchers and experts fucking looked at it. Who? Let me hear their side. Let me hear them
Screams
say
of a
it.
Dogman.
Who? No, it's a take my word for
Staying
it.
in
Yeah,
their RV
fucking
high in
bullshit.
the Sierras near Clipper Mills in California, a couple caught what they believed to be the spine-chilling screams of a Bigfoot or Dogman in the vicinity.
Well, is it a Bigfoot or a dog
Take a
man?
look.
Juno, what did you hear? What was that?
My dog does that over stupid shit all the fucking time. That could be anything. The echo in the fucking distance, who knows what the fuck that is?
What the fuck is that?
Just
In
because
July
you don't know what it
2012,
is doesn't
the
mean
couple's
it's fucking
vehicle broke
Bigfoot.
down as they were towing their boat to a nearby lake retreat, forced to stay the night on the side of the road due to there being no phone service or tools to fix the transmission, as well as being miles away from anywhere.
An animal
operated.
howling. It could be an animal. It
disturbing
could be a
noises
crazy
began
person
at
for all we
around
fucking
10
know. Who
p.m.
knows?
For nearly 20 minutes, a series of blood-curdling screams and deep bellows can be heard echoing off the mountains.
Okay.
Some sounding distinctly wolf-like, while others carry a more anthropological resonance. Both
Anthropological.
witnesses sound terrified, as we would be. If being stuck all alone in the mountains at night isn't creepy enough, added to
Hey,
it
some
are
people
these
would like that,
disembodied,
okay?
banshee-like wails. Even their
Those
two
are not
dogs
banshee like. Do you know what a banshee
anxiously
is?
staring off into the dark.
Oh
and
my
keeping
god.
quiet themselves, which the owners say was very
Banshee-like
strange
wails.
behavior
Jesus
for their
Christ.
usually boisterous animals. After a brief spell of silence, at 2 minutes 43, there is another thunderous series of screams, leading us to believe that whatever it is must have an impressive lung capacity to reach both the pitch and distance heard on camera, far surpassing that of any indigenous wolves or bears that some commentators claimed were the source. The sounds then become almost constant, convincing the cameraman that there may actually be two of the creatures out there, perhaps even communicating. Unsettlingly, the screams appear to be coming from different directions, as what they initially thought were just dogs have now moved location. Despite humorously quipping, as far as I know, I've never heard of a Sasquatch attacking or killing anybody. It's clear that the couple are troubled by the incessant unnatural cries, particularly given their predicament, and it only being early.
Fucker show don't tell. Exactly! Mountain lions. Pendejo. Pendejo!
The couple provided
God, I've
an
heard that
update
so
on
many
what
times.
happened after this, recalling how the screams continued for some time before becoming more sporadic, as whatever or whoever moved off down the valley.
I remember my drama club in high school did a video or did a play, a performance for the school about school counseling and like fighting in schools and stuff like that. And I played one of the students that got into a fight with somebody else. The girl that played my mom was Hispanic, and they let her ad lib getting mad at me. She took her flip-flop off and started beating me with it, and she really hit me.
With over 450 reported sightings, most notable being the ubiquitous
I think she just looked forward to that every fucking show.
Near Bluff Creek.
Could be those crazy brewing their moonshine yelling, "Don't go in the mountains looking for what making that noise. Might not be what you find."
Could have actually been a dogman.
Okay, I'm over this. This is the last fucking thing. I'm skipping ahead. I want to watch Beardo. I like Beardo.
This is absolutely amazing. We've caught a sleep demon on camera. 100% proof. Weirdos, balls, ghouls, how are we all doing? Today we are looking at top 5 scary ghost videos that I found on the internet. I've never heard of this channel. This is a viewer request from Jason. He sent me an email. He said this is hilarious. Check out the first clip. We may
This is
as well do
hilarious.
them all.
Oh,
Before we get
great.
there, some very sad news. A lot of you guys that attend the live streams will be aware of somebody called Husky Dog that used to, if anything, adore being banned by wishing me a happy birthday in the chat. He put money into the channel, which, you know, not all about the money, but it's appreciative. You know, it keeps the lights on. It keeps me being able to do this. And unfortunately, Husky Dog has passed away.
Aww.
He passed away all the way back in August, and he had his funeral in early September. I've had an email from his wife.
Yeah, I like a palate
Papa and
cleanser
myself
every few
both
Ghost Maker
mentioned
vids.
in his
Something
funeral
silly or
because he
just
was
dumb. Yeah.
Such a massive fan and a
It
supporter.
starts wearing on
First
your
and
soul
foremost,
after a
rest in
minute, like
peace,
so
Husky
much
Dog.
dumb.
We did wonder where you were. And
I like
and obviously
Beardo.
to
He
Husky
makes me
Dog's
laugh.
family, I am so sorry for your loss. He was a big part of this.
Hats off then
community.
to Husky
And
Dog.
so
I don't
this
know him,
episode is
but
going to be
he
dedicated
supports
to
Beardo.
the memory of Husky Dog. Just before we get into the main video, Glasgow Ghost Hunters have sent us this. It's the Addams Family Morticia Addams Funko Pop. It's Morticia,
Okay.
who got thrown from the original TV series. Weirdly, my wife's nickname from me for a long time has been Morticia. The long black hair, the black clothing. Even my second motorbike has Morticia on the tank after my wife. So this is absolutely incredible. This will go with Mrs. Geek's collection, not in this huge collection out here, which we will be doing a video on as soon as I've found homes for everything, because we're remodeling the living room. The stuff has come in here from the living room, stuff's going out.
Okay. Get on with the videos.
I got too much stuff, including a shitload of spoons. What? But this spoon has got my face.
Why?
And Beardo gets scared.
What? Did I miss the thing? What's the whole thing with the spoons? What the fuck? Hammer! Banned.
This video, I have no idea what this is going to entail. Apparently the first clip is hilarious and quite an easy debunk.
Alright, easy debunk and hilarious. Let's see this
Hopefully
shit.
Maybe there'll be some decent stuff on here.
I love when he sees stuff I've already seen, and we say the same exact shit about it.
No, I mean, look at it. This is clearly off a creepypasta. Anyway, let's go.
The woman featured on the right side of the following video had been dealing with strange paranormal activity for several years and had come to accept sharing her home with a ghost. Whenever friends or family visited, she would give them a heads up about the spirit and explain why it seemed intent on scaring.
Okay.
Why are they washing plastic dishes? Plastic plate, plastic bowl, plastic
Hey,
pan.
I've done it at times.
Why are they-
Leave them alone.
However, things never escalated to the levels seen in the clip you're about to watch. The two women in the video discussed the event afterward.
But what the
revealing
fuck
that
is she
neither
doing?
of
Like
them
she's
had
trying to
ever
stand it up?
experienced something so intense. This encounter was enough to push the homeowner to her limit, prompting her to
That looks
take
like a
stand
plastic
against
kid's
the
dish, to
spirit's
be fair.
antics. Take a look.
And if something happens, what will do then? We'll do nothing because there's nothing gonna.
Right. My guess, this chair and this closed area are going to pull into this big open space back there.
Okay, let's
The
see.
fact that there is
I haven't seen
nothing
this
but
one, so.
plastic crockery and cutlery and shit, yeah.
Would you stop?
I think all this is
I
gonna
have
go
little
flying as
plastic
well.
shit for my kids,
'Cause they don't
okay?
wanna break real stuff.
Oh, look at that! There it goes! Called it before you even saw it.
I thought I saw it. Right, let me make this bigger. Yes, I can. The back of the chair there, I would have assumed there was a wire running out there. And look at this. There's a wire glint. Watch what happens when that wire gets pulled tighter. Chair's not moving, chair's not moving. That dot is stationary. The chair starts to move. Boom. Wire pulls tight. This moves. Chair
Ta-da!
pulls further. The dot moves. Further again. That white
I
dot
see it.
is moving in line with the chair pull. That is a wire glint.
Ta-da! Busted!
There's not just a glint, there's an actual line of the wire. You can just see it there. Amateur. Thank you for subscribing, whoever that was.
This is why
Chair
you
goes
should
over.
stop watching these fucking garbage.
And at some point, this wire's gonna
Do not
relax, like
support
there's
bad
2 lines
behavior.
of
It
light
encourages more
refraction
bad
off it now.
behavior.
And then the wire is dropped because the chair is in its final resting place. Absolutely fake, rumbled, busted. Gotcha.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Probably not, but we're gonna try
There's 2
anyway.
wires on it. It's been pulled this way as well. The initial pull is this doorway where we saw the wire glint. Now there's another wire to pull it this way. There's also a wire attached to this corner, the way the chair moved, and now there's somebody over this end. You couldn't see that chair move. What a knob.
We'll do nothing because there's nothing gonna happen.
So chair pulls, wire glint. And now the chair pulls over.
It's okay. It's okay.
Question their positioning. That's just happened. Why haven't they moved up into this area? Because they're going to trip over wires, I imagine. Can't see a wire glint with it pulling this way, but obviously there's an open space that we can't see. The usual
Yep.
stuff.
We already saw
So
the
convinced
first one.
this is
Once you
gonna
catch
go,
one
and
lie,
these are
you
gonna
know
go
that the
because
other one.
Who uses plastic bowls
They
if you're
pulled.
above the age of 4?
Drop the. Dude! Stop picking on the plastic!
Just ignore and don't do anything. Even though there's stuff flying about your kitchen. Fair.
Sometimes these things is happening, you know. Maybe it's because we talked about.
And sometimes.
Maybe it's
people
because you're
bullshit,
faking
much
it.
like you are.
Yes, maybe because we talked.
Ta-da!
There's another wire glint. There. There's definitely a wire glint that follows the trajectory there.
I love watching Beardo. Thank you, Beardo.
While this thing is stationary, nothing in shot. When it starts to go, bang. Wire pulls tight, light moves down the wire as it's being pulled. 100% fake.
Okay, just leave it. Just ignore.
Ghost fakers!
Okay.
Gonna bust ya! Ghost fakers!
No, it's the fault of whoever's out there and out there. Those balls are good.
And then you just have someone. Oh my god!
When that pram came
oh
through
my
the
god!
door,
Are you
it hit
fucking
the
kidding
wire.
me?
You see the wire bounce as it's coming through the door. There.
Oh my god!
It's caught the wire on his way through.
Get out! Get out from my house!
You get out! You're bullshitting!
Right. This one up there, that was an orb. And when I say orb, I mean dust or an insect.
Oh my god, please stop. This is so bad.
Okay, let's talk about something.
Or was it? Is that a wire for that dish rack? And we've caught the glint as they're pulling it tight?
Well, I thought in the beginning of the video, she's fucking around with that red plate. Alright? And now he's calling out the plastic silverware. Now it makes sense. They didn't want anything to get broken when it fell. Alright? But yeah, she's fucking around with that red plate trying to get it in there. And I'm like, if there's a fucking string attached, maybe that's why she was having a hard fucking time. And they both moved over here to get out of the way of the fucking pole.
I've got this video in full HD as much as YouTube will allow. Look at the quality on it.
Yeah, I don't have
HD.
HD.
In the quality just to get away with
But
this
I just have poor eyesight and vision, so or in general. I mean, I could see shit, but HD.
Yeah, that was a wire glint.
What?
Just before this door moves.
Everything's getting pulled in the same fucking direction.
Sure, sort of wire glint there.
This is so stupid.
There you go. The wire's running through the crack in the door there. There you go. One of these frames here. There. There we go. There's a wire glint across there. So this is why they've moved back this way. There's wires going from here to out there, and through this door there. They're using the door as leverage. So yeah, absolute bullshit.
What made this incident particularly terrifying compared to previous ones was the sheer danger involved.
Danger?
The cutlery in the kitchen was flung violently off the counter.
It was all
in the direction
plastic.
of the two women.
Among the items thrown were knives. I didn't see any knives.
From being hit by
Where
a
the fuck were the
plastic
knives?
bulb, you buffoon.
Among the items thrown were knives, which posed a serious threat to their safety.
It's all
in
plastic.
the past, the ghost would usually respond to the homeowner's scolding, stopping its actions after being reprimanded. This time, however, it blatantly ignored her shouting and continued to act out, making it a truly perilous situation.
Perilous.
Truly perilous situation caused by plastic cutlery and bowls.
Truly perilous! It's the end of the world as we know it!
Hauntings are often described as unsettling and frightening experiences.
Sure.
But they rarely become the most traumatic moment of a person's life.
Oh my God.
For Rosanna, though, what she encountered in the following video left her utterly shaken and haunted for years to come.
Sure it did.
Rosanna was an ambitious young woman studying hairdressing in college, with dreams of opening her own salon.
Beauty
To hone her
school
skills,
dropout.
She often practiced.
This is an AI voice, right?
On a mannequin head with incredibly lifelike hair. Unbeknownst to her, this mannequin wasn't just a training prop. It seemed to have a life of its own.
I've seen
The
this.
reason I'm doing that is I think
I've seen this fucking video. I've seen this fucking video, and this they're making all this shit up. They're making all this shit up. It's the same video with a different fucking story. Oh my god. It's one of the first videos I reacted to. I talked about the fucking mannequin head being creepy the fuck out. I'm wondering if he's gonna call out the same shit I said.
Yeah.
Yeah, the head spins, but you can see it's on like a turntable.
That is a tabletop spinning device.
Exactly!
I always wanted one when I was doing all the unboxing.
He said the same
stuff in this
thing!
room. You can control them by remote, or I mean, if this is just one you have to move by hand, probably a string. Because look at the quality again in 2024.
5, 4 or 5.
I don't know.
Come on.
That is a spinning table.
Yep, and then those folders on the wall fall down. Which, again, strings. Oh look, the head happens to follow her.
Amazing, I was following you, eh?
Yeah.
Wait.
Perfect.
Did I just see another wire glint?
Oh, please tell me you did. Please tell me you did.
What sort of glint in this area? I did. Let's play it back. She zooms out and there's a wire glint, I thought. There somewhere.
Da-dum-bum-bum.
I thought this was a TV, it's not some sort of art folder.
Yep.
There's a piece of tape across the back of it. I wonder what that piece of tape could be used for.
There you go.
Wire? String?
Noobs. Use black thread, not fishing line.
Oh,
that's right. Everybody assumes fishing line because it's transparent, but they don't realize it catches light and gives light glints.
If the head's unnervingly lifelike eyes weren't disturbing
Lifelike eyes?
enough,
Did you see those
things
fucking
took a
eyes? How are they
much scarier
lifelike?
turn, no matter where Rosanna moved in the
Lifelike eyes? Did you go to school with Rick and Morty?
with eerie precision. To make matters worse, a nearby object suddenly toppled off the table despite being perfectly stable there for over a week.
Be careful of those
These three
lifelike eyes.
occurrences together left
They're
no
following
room for
you.
doubt. Something supernatural was happening in Rosanna's home, and this was just the beginning.
Are my eyes
Later that
lifelike?
night, unable to shake the fear from the mannequin incident, Rosanna attempted to sleep around 11 p.m. Her mind raced, imagining a ghostly presence watching her. Her worst fears were realized.
I wouldn't sleep with that thing staring at me.
When she suddenly found herself face to face with a spectral figure.
Emotional, damn it!
Epic fail. All right, what have we got on this one? Okay, they rolled over.
Oh dear. Corn Youth Bush. No, I think what they've done there is reflected light off a mirror to create this ghostly apparition. It's almost rectangular, but they've held her at an angle and...
There you go.
To me,
Yep.
that looks like somebody holding a mirror.
Yeah, you can see the line
And
right
reflecting
there
light
on
into
the
the room.
edge. You can see the line on the edge right there.
The create a ghost. I'll give him nothing. This is shit. Why is her bra outside of her jumper? Oh, it's not. Is it? Is she wearing a bra outside of a t-shirt?
Behold the power of a mirror.
Are you gonna make out you got sleep thing now? Oh, it's turned into a face, is it? Well, this may look like a face. I think that's a mixture of pareidolia and see they are doing what I think they are, where they're reflecting a mirror in there and twisting it and whatever. They may have blacked out certain parts of the mirror
Yeah.
to give that facial shape. I mean, look, right there. It's got
It's in
mouth,
French.
nose, and
What does
eyes,
it say
but
in
earlier
French?
on, it was just a rectangle. This is absolutely amazing. We've caught a sleep demon on camera. 100%.
Oh no! It's totally
The
real.
reflection
Can't you
clearly
tell?
showed what appeared to be a
Clearly
human face,
showed.
and it wasn't a trick of the light.
It clearly
This happened
showed.
at 1:20 in the morning.
A Freudian slip there. Even he said it. Reflection.
Long after the sun
Oops.
had set. Rosanna later described how she could distinctly see the figure's eyes, even noting that they blinked. This confirmed her belief that it
Yeah.
wasn't just a figment of her
Okay.
imagination, but something real, frozen in terror.
Believe
Definitely
me.
Not a figment of her
Really, believe
imagination.
me.
She's definitely scammed the shit out of this channel.
Les
She remained
incompetents.
motionless, staring at the ghostly figure, only to realize that this would not be her last encounter with the spirit. The following morning, Rosanna decided to treat herself to a hearty breakfast as a way of rewarding her resilience.
She's wearing a bra outside of a t-shirt.
A hearty breakfast as a reward for her harrowing.
Rosanna, Rosanna. Your over-the-shoulder boulder holder goes under your clothes, Rosanna. Divvy.
Feeling somewhat at ease, she quickly devoured her meal and settled into the living room to watch some TV.
Oh wait,
She
is there more to
finally
this?
able to relax for the first time in days.
Sure.
But this sense of calm was
fleeting.
What happened next shattered her brief moment of peace.
What? I've seen this before with the door. I've seen this. He's laughing. Look, he's trying not to laugh. Look at his face. He was holding it back.
His arm then. No.
Yeah. You have someone standing at the end of the fucking hallway. It's Sam from Trick or Treat.
I bet there was a cut there. Fucking it got me.
I knew it was coming.
I thought the cut was going to go back.
I want to see if he says what I said.
Come on. String music and then that thing.
See, when the door was opening and closing, I think someone was behind the door, and then they let it. Then they let it go and slid back.
Helping her play these tricks. Now you notice the door was moving.
It's more
from
of the
this
sound
side,
that gets you.
From this
Yeah,
side.
the jump scare sound.
The door tight and then looked directly up that side of the corridor, not this side where a ghost would be, to use the door handle. And I think there's a continuity error here as well. But maybe she closed that door then.
Laisse-moi. Loli!
Look through the peek in the door, go on. Are you actually hiding under your bed? Believe.
Table. She's hiding under the table.
In any situation is under your bed. Because it's where everyone hides.
But it's the table. It's different.
Out of nowhere, a shadowy figure appeared at the far end of the hallway. As Rosanna watched in growing terror,
Right, so why, if the door was being moved from this angle, did she hug this door and look this way? She should have looked up that way, because she knew there was going to be something there. It's fake.
Figure began to move toward the door, its ominous presence creating unbearable
Right,
tension.
then they let
When
go
it
of the
finally
door,
reached
and the door
doorway,
just swings.
Rosanna panicked. and
Person's
hid
already
under a
pulled
nearby
away
piece
so that
of
she doesn't
furniture,
look at them.
praying she would remain unnoticed. For a solid 4 minutes,
Look at the way
spirit
she's hugging that door. She's hugging that door. She shouldn't know there's anything up there because the wrong side was used.
Right.
But she's hugging that door because there's clearly going to be somebody stood this side that was just playing with that door handle. I thought I saw an arm, but there was a few things behind there. It's fake.
lingered, standing eerily still as if it were watching her.
Yeah.
Eventually, it glided away to the right and did not return for the rest of the night.
Sure.
Desperate to rid her home of this malevolent entity, Rosanna has since
And
reached
I
out
think
to
the
her
person's
local
wearing a
Catholic
mask,
church
like
for
a
help.
shitty mask.
She is currently in
Because
discussions
if you
with
look,
them about
hold on.
possible ways to
If they show
exorcise
it
the
closer,
spirit.
like off to the side here, it looks like wisps of hair, like you would see on a shitty mask.
But no progress has been made so far. One can only hope she finds the resolution she desperately
Or
needs.
maybe,
Where are you pulling these stories from? Right, have you linked the original videos in the description? Right, Ghostly Gatherings delivers the most chilling paranormal encounters, blah, 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 blah.
Blah.
Scary TikTok, ghost clips, ghost hunting adventures, paranormal investigations, haunted house, shadow figures. All researched, narrated, and edited by Ghostly Gatherings. The video is similar to Scary Comp as Arbab Nuke's top 5 mind junkie depths of despair and her spooks. This video is not a scary ghost video that will test your courage. This video is not a scary ghost video that will test your courage. 7 scary videos that will give you nightmares. Scary Cop. It's not any of them. Some of the clips are made up by me for entertainment purposes.
Oh! Made up
Ghostly
for
Gatherings with
entertainment
4.49k
purposes.
subscribers is the only one that I have seen put this disclaimer in. He's instantly got a little bit more respect from me. I was wondering where he pulled all that backstory from. The story behind some of these clips are made up for
I said
entertainment
earlier with the
purposes. Fair play,
mannequin
at
head
least
that
he's
story
honest with
was
that,
totally
but
different from the
he
one
doesn't
I
stop
heard.
These clips being bullshit.
They made them up. They made them up. They made up a story to go along with the vids, and they admitted it.
On February 13th, 2019, a YouTuber we've previously mentioned on this channel, known as Mellowbird,
Mellowbird has been caught faking so many times by so many people. I mean, this, I imagine, is years old because he's been debunked by everybody. I don't think I've ever debunked him because it's already been done. Or was it her? Whatever.
Or simply Mello, realised that his new home wasn't the escape he had hoped for. For those unfamiliar, Mello has had several run-ins with the paranormal.
I've seen a lot of Mellowbird in
on
the
our channel
past.
Detailed his decision to leave his old house due to escalating ghostly activity. However, as the following clip shows, his plan to leave the spirit behind didn't go as intended.
Sure. He wanted to get more views, so of course it followed him to his new home. I saw something move in the window. It was probably somebody walking outside, but...
Again, the drop in quality in this day and age is inexcusable. The only reason for this piss poor footage, or the quality of this footage, is to hide wires.
Yep. Thank you! Thank you! Oh no. Hands on the hips. What's weird? What's going on here? What is going on here? What was that? What happened?
Such great acting.
Yep. Already called it. Great minds think alike.
I don't know if that's a wire glint or an object. Oh, it's an object. Now, it could be somebody laying at the bottom of the bed there. There could be somebody in the wardrobe just pulling wires towards that wardrobe. This other stuff that moved when he was outside the room that pulled towards him could have been him himself. I just can't see the wires because of this god-awful footage.
Spagoo!
I was wrong. I thought I saw something there, but I didn't.
Hey, at least he owns up to it. I realized the key meter. The key meter? There's a... You mean the EMF detector? What the fuck's a key meter? Is it like charging up like Goku? It's an EMF detector! Key meter.
After a few weeks of settling into his new home, Mello...
And there's a trick that you will see a lot of on the internet. They will have some fantastic things and then they will debunk something. So you're like, ooh, they must be honest because they debunked.
Right.
A lot of channels do it.
Had just set up his internet and was enjoying.
They're trying to get credibility.
TV shows.
They're trying to get their false manufacturing
the
credibility.
Was up and running seemed to serve as a signal for the spirit to make its presence known once again. Without.
That's how the ghost traced him. With the Wi-Fi.
Warning, objects in the room began moving on their own, even while Mello was present. Terrified, he realized that the entity from his previous house had somehow followed him to his new address.
Sure!
Overwhelmed by fear and frustration, Mello broke down.
When you put in the forwarding address, that's how he got it.
After this encounter, Mello stopped recording his ghostly experiences, deciding that the spirit was feeding off the attention his videos brought.
Or
stopped recording because he'd been busted by every debunker on the planet up until
Beardo beat me to it. I was in the middle of saying it. I was about to say it.
What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments.
I don't want to share my comments. I'm not in the mood. I do what I want.
In the next case, we were able to gather two separate recordings of the same paranormal entity, captured from different perspectives by a husband and wife. The first recording was filmed by the wife, and
don't be this kitchen one that I've seen loads of.
The second by the husband, both documenting an unsettling series of events that occurred in their home. It was around 2 AM when the initial video was taken, as both the husband and wife were abruptly woken from their sleep by what you're about to witness.
Siapa? Allah.
Ooh, scary.
Siapa? Siapa?
Knock, 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 knock. No human could ever knock like this.
Siapa?
Whatever will we do?
Such an easy trick to do. You've seen it. It's just an overlaid sound. I mean,
Yeah.
the door's knocking quite violently, but the sound, the door didn't move. There's your first clue that it's overlaid.
The sound of persistent knocking could be heard coming from the other side of their bedroom door. The wife repeatedly whispered the word "siapa," which translates to "who" in English, but no reply came. Despite the eerie
Who's there?
situation and
No
the
one.
inherent risk involved,
Who's
she
there? I
decided
said
to
no
open
one.
the door. Luckily, no one dangerous was on the other side.
Whose front door opens
Luckily.
into the fucking bedroom? That's outside, right? Yeah,
I
fancy
have
fence.
seen houses like that. I'll be fair.
However,
I've seen
there
houses
was
like
also
that.
no
It's
one
weird.
there at all.
I
This
agree
made
it's
the
weird,
situation even stranger. At first, the couple considered the possibility of someone playing a prank, but their suspicions shifted toward the
Oh, there's a
paranormal
prank,
after what
all
the
right.
husband captured later that same night.
Somebody's fucking around in the bathtub. Bitch, keep the water in the tub, motherfucker.
Splish splash, goes to taking a bath.
Siapa mandi?
Of course it stops. It stops abruptly, too. More overlaid audio.
You'll notice as he's getting closer to that bathroom, the sound didn't change. It was the same volume.
Right.
Meaning it
The
was
whole
overlaid.
through.
It was recorded
Yep.
in this bathroom. Somebody
No matter
splashing
where
around
he
the
was in the
water, and
house,
they've just overlaid
the
it.
audio didn't get louder or softer. It's bad overlay. Yep.
In the second clip, the husband recorded their
How loud that was, even after the door closed.
bathroom shower behaving in a bizarre way. Without warning, the shower began turning on and off repeatedly, something the family had never experienced before. What
Sure.
made the event even
Until they did it
creepier
themselves.
was that this only occurred when the bathroom door was closed. Each time the door was opened, the shower would stop, only for it to start up again as soon as it was
Who's that
shut.
back there?
While it,
Is that a person or is it light reflection?
while it's not
It's
unheard
hard to
of for
tell.
faulty plumbing to cause strange behavior, this level of specificity was far too unusual to dismiss as a mechanical issue. Convinced that a ghost was playing tricks on them, the couple was left thoroughly shaken.
But I
It
mean,
was a night they would never
dude,
forget,
just stop
and they
fucking
hoped
talking
never to
because you already
experience
said that
anything
you
like
faked
it
the
again.
fucking story.
If they don't experience it again, stop overlaying the sounds, because that's all it was.
Yeah.
Next.
Last one! It says one. Is this a good one or a bad one?
Losing
Are you a
loved
good
one
witch or
is
a bad
undeniably
witch?
one of the most painful experiences anyone can endure. The woman in the upcoming video knows this all too well, as she was grieving the loss of her father. It was her first birthday without him, and while the atmosphere
She
of the
doesn't look
celebration
sad.
carried moments of joy, it also felt noticeably incomplete. Despite the bittersweet mood, the family still chose to celebrate. Understanding how much the woman's father had meant to her, her mother
Okay,
gave
if
her
you're gonna fake a
heartfelt gift,
video...
a Build-A-Bear toy that played a recording
Oh,
of his
I've
voice.
heard this
It
one.
was a touching
This one. I've
gesture,
seen this
but
one.
Creepy gesture.
No one could have anticipated
No,
what
it's
happened
not. I get it.
That sounds crazy. So
Build-A-Bear with his last voice
I
on it. I
birthday
get
a
it. You
couple
get to
weeks
keep
ago,
his
and it's the
voice,
first
and
birthday
it was
that
a
my
good
dad has gotten
message.
here for, and
But
it was really hard,
it's so
but
fake. It's so fucking badly
it is
fake.
what it is. And my mom
And they
got
could have
me
just
a
stopped
little
with the
Build-A-Bear
first part and
with
maybe gotten away
his
with
voice
it.
in it. Like,
But
the
they
little
kept
clicky
going
was
to the
his
point
voice.
where it got ridiculous.
And it was so sweet and adorable. And so we're all sitting at the kitchen table having a lovely time listening to his voice. and all of a sudden, one of his toy fire trucks goes off in the other room.
Yep.
Never once have I heard this thing go off in my life. The siren goes off.
Again, we have to take your word for it.
Like, I didn't know they had batteries in them. My dad never turned them on like that.
What grown-ass man has toys? I mean...
I do! Haters gonna hate! Oh, see? Look at that. See?
It was so creepy.
Yeah, I saw that.
And, like, we weren't talking at the table. Like, we were just sitting there, like, listening to his voice, and then all of a sudden his thing lights up from the other room. And we recorded it.
But it was in the other room where no one was, so someone could have pressed the button and fucking walked away. So by the time you get there, there's no one on the fucking video. And like I said, you could have probably got away with this first one, and people have been like, oh, well, that was a sweet gesture. But then you wanted to milk this for all the money it was worth, and you fucking killed it because it was just so awful after this. See, there's the fire truck.
Shut up. No way.
That has not worked.
That has not worked. Let's reiterate it. Why hasn't it worked? It looks well taken care of. Why hasn't it worked? That's what I want to understand.
A fire truck.
So what? Somebody fucking added batteries.
Somebody that has lost their dad isn't going to prank. Now, on the wall there,
right.
These could be the fire department that he worked for. This looks like a certificate there. This looks like this guy was a firefighter, possibly, and that's why he's got these toys. Makes a bit of sense. Now, maybe, just maybe, this girl has been fortunate enough to get a sign from her dad.
Maybe.
That would be what I would like to be happening here.
Right.
Maybe she was all smiling and peace signing and stuff. In
you haven't seen the rest. Really it gets bad from here. I would have thought the same thing.
And
there's more.
That skeptical.
There's more, and it gets so bad.
But,
right.
Something seems off with it.
If your father did pass and you're doing this fake bullshit, then it's just a shame.
This specific fire truck,
but some people have no
shame. Activated in all the years he owned it.
Like I said, they could have gotten away with just this first part.
Celebration.
Okay.
The timing was unsettling, as
it gets bad from here.
Exact moment to make its presence known. The father had been passionate about collecting fire trucks, and had often expressed his frustration at not knowing how to make this particular one's sirens work. The idea that his spirit might have been responsible for setting it off, succeeding in something he couldn't do while alive, was both chilling and emotional for the family.
And a
After
huge
silencing
reach.
The fire truck, the family tried to shift their focus back to the dinner table, where a roast dinner had been prepared in honor of their father. However, the peculiar incident lingered in their minds, casting a shadow over the evening. They couldn't shake the thought that he might still be with them in some form. The unexpected event served as a poignant reminder of the saying, "They will always be with you in your heart."
I don't want to turn the volume
Although
up.
meant to offer comfort, this idea now carried an eerie undertone. Was their father truly with them, reaching out in a mysterious way, or was it merely a coincidence?
It's so bad. It's
malfunction at the most unlikely moment. The experience left the family with a lingering sense of awe and
Stop talking!
Unsure whether to feel comforted or unnerved by what had transpired.
Just move on with the train wreck.
It was a moment they would never forget. A bittersweet blend of grief,
until
love, and the unexplainable.
But then
playing hide and seek with his young children.
Oh, we skipped the rest of it.
More one evening.
They skipped the rest of it. This is something different, and I've seen this one before.
This camera is typically set up to monitor the children at night.
They skipped the rest. There's more with that fucking teddy bear shit. It's bad, and that's probably. I'm willing to bet whoever made this compilation fucking just threw the rest out because they knew how bad it was. I'm willing to bet. It's bad. It's really bad from there.
The family is known for being cheerful, and they play games together almost every night. Hide and seek is by far a
But wait, that said one.
The kids find endless
so wait,
amusement in
are they
hearing
trying
their
to
parents
include this
struggle
as
to
part of
decipher
it?
their hiding spots.
That's stupid.
Up until now, nothing unusual or eerie.
That was supposed to be the last video, so what the fuck?
And they weren't the type to buy into tales of the supernatural.
Is he
However,
adding this in because he's making up stories, so he's taking multiple and fucking trying to make them one story?
This isn't a nanny cam. This is somebody recording and we
Yeah.
meant to believe that this guy can't see it. Bollocks.
They're recording a screen.
He's looked directly at this
They have
person
the
with a
original footage. Why don't they use the original footage? No, they're going to play it and record it on their cell
Nobody's
phone,
hiding up there,
second
are
hand.
they? This is so bullshitish. This is so garbage.
I said the same thing. Almost there. Come on, let's get to the finish line here. Okay, why is he moving so fluidly, and when she comes in, it's skipping with the bad frame rate?
What do you mean?
I'm fucking done. And that's enough of that. The acting was atrocious. Two people have walked in that room and couldn't see the person hid by the bed with a phone in their hand, giving it all this. The narrator says it's
okay,
a cam. I know.
You missed something. It was somebody holding a camera to another monitor. You, Beardo, missed something there. Is that it wasn't necessarily someone in the room. It probably was a baby monitor. But it was still fucking a load of bullshit. They were obscuring, in my fact, the quality by having it go through two mediums. You play it on the monitor, then you record it with your phone. By the time it gets onto your phone, the quality's such shit you can't see nothing.
No, the narrator says in the channel description, I add backstories for entertainment. There, but he's trying to make them make sense. Or a pile of shit. The one that was listed as number one, but clearly wasn't, is that's annoyed. I don't know whether to be annoyed or feel sorry for them, but the whole peace sign and laughing and being all jovial when she thinks she's in contact with her dad's spirit just didn't sit right.
Right.
Please let me know your thoughts on the comments.
It doesn't. It doesn't. It gives weird vibes.
Checking out Ghostly Gatherings again, because the very first clip, you could see all of the wire glints and everything after it.
Yeah, that first one
got worse.
Was bad.
Worse.
It was
Thank
bad.
you all very much for watching. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Much love to you.
Thank you,
all.
Beardo.
For one final time. Husky Dog, you're banned.
Alright, thank you very much, Beardo. And on that note, I'm going to wrap up for the evening. I have prior commitments. I have to go meet up with somebody, with one of my best buddies. No, what? Stop it. I have to go meet up with somebody. So, the Big Boner is going to say goodnight for the evening. Oh, it says, I don't know if it's accurate because I know I get misreported all the fucking time. Oh, wait, I forgot. I have something I can do. Da 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 da. Okay, it says Dr. Aesop's still here. But it says I only have one viewer. I don't think I'm gonna do a raid. I don't think it's worth it. Not when I'm in a hurry. I'm actually a little bit late. Like I said, I was doing a short stream tonight because I told somebody I was gonna hang out with them tonight. So I will catch y'all later. I'm off as usual on Sunday and Monday nights, so I'll be back again Tuesday. Now, I'm not sure on Tuesday if I'm going to do more Ghost Fakers or maybe some more reaction stuff to other things, maybe spread the wealth somewhere else. People seem to like my reaction stuff. I seem to get more attention. Though, I did get a lot on Star Wars. People really like that Star Wars shit. Maybe I'll play Star Wars on my own. Not on the character I have set aside. On one of my other characters that I need to finish maxing their levels. You know what I mean? Plus, I want to see what the new story shit I keep hearing about is. I'm kind of curious, I'll be honest. Just because I've already played everything else. I'm like, okay, what's this new shit they're talking about? You know? Just so I've done it all. I've done it all. Basically. Alright? So let me wrap up for the evening. Thank you, everybody, for coming. We'll see you again on Tuesday. Thank you, people. Bye.